Sound test, sound test. Can you guys hear us? Yeah, we'll see. You never know. All right, good. Anna's on. Dorgrim, Bear, Asher, good. Awesome. Yeah, Anna, you want to watch this one tonight and get a little some tricks for Saturday. Figure out if this can help you. Woo!
I will not be playing.
So I got one player here right now. The only one that counts, right?
Exactly. The rest are has-beens or never was's. Tell us where all the characters from.
Yeah. Well, I got a ton of hero points to give out from the last couple shows. My God.
No, I would give them based on who's here. It's a fair way to do it. I think I should get the ball.
Last stream before Greyhawk Con. Look at that schedule for Friday. Packed.
Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, my inner Robolar, definitely.
Lord Robolar, don't mention his name.
Whoops, see, I hit a wrong button. Here comes Bill. Now I gotta wait a second before it switches. Of course, they did a Twitch update and I can't stand it. I mean, it's split.
Hi, Bill and Earth.
I never came down and looked at it.
Oh, yeah, you gotta see that. That's tremendous.
So you printed this.
That's good, yeah. Isn't it? It flickers. Ah! Oh my! Just yeah, I got that XSplit update yesterday afternoon. I'm like, oh shit! Every time Skype updated in the past, man, it killed us. Until we finally went to Zoom. That was what a disaster that was, Skype. But the XSplit thing, it just sometimes I press a button and it doesn't switch screens.
That's a feature.
Yeah, it's brutal. God. It's always the minions who go astray. So true. Always those minions. Watch, I'm trying to get up. Oh, cool. Well, Club of the Month. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Bill Hoyer, Len Lakofka. There's 3 people in that picture. Wow. Amazing. Thank you for that. So, Bill is wandering around with my wife.
Once again.
And good evening. So, let me get that off of here, and hopefully everyone's doing well. We're in the middle of finishing this up tonight.
Well, we're going to finish it.
Yeah, we're going to finish this one. Let me, while I have a moment, let me do this. So tonight is Reaper Miniature Night, giveaway night.
Excuse me.
That should have started. All right, let me. So Tom's running late, and Walt, of course, is not available this week and last week, and
Walt's not available tonight?
same effect as last week, whatever that means. All right, subscribers. We're gonna do 2 metal minis tonight. This one is for in both Goblin Pirate and Powder Monkey.
And what?
Powder Monkey. It's a monkey holding a gunpowder barrel.
Powder Monkey's the guy who carries the charge for the cannon.
Yo, this is actually a monkey though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like the goblin's got a blunderbuss in his hand.
It's the youngest and most dangerous job on the cannon crew.
I can imagine. And then Goodnight Female. All right, that's sub, and then general sign up. Same.
I just watched Sahara again.
Same Goblin Pirate, and then 3 Bloodstone. It says 2 in here, but there's 3 figures in here.
You Bill. Good movie.
Bloodstone Gnome Heroes.
Is that with
Fighting Pie and Penelope Cruz. It's got in it people you'd recognize too.
All right.
Steve Zahn.
Oh, there you go. There's the coal pile I just painted up as
Oh,
rocks.
cool.
You know Steve Zahn is?
Yeah, the name.
Yeah.
So this is from a print from Gamescape 3D. Part of that's part of the ferry, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. That come in a lot of uses. That coal pile.
Yep.
Pretty neat. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I need him tonight. Oh, I got his pictures up scrolling too.
Which
So
Macy's in it.
Oh, he's always good in everything.
Yeah,
he does.
that's Greg's on right there.
Is that
Perfect
some?
timing.
Is that the?
Oh yeah, that's a Marid.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, she's tall.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's the Dust Devil.
This is all stuff for Saturday.
Don't
All right.
tell him what's in it then.
That doesn't matter. Awesome.
Oh, you like him? I made him a bladed bolt holder.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. So,
There you go.
Well, I would kill him.
is that a WizKids?
That's a WizKids, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the zombie beholder, but I made it to pair up with the bladed dragon, the blade worm. So it's a blade eye.
Yeah, I like that.
Beholder become a zombie. One really weak beholder.
It gets drained or something. Who knows? It goes into some negative energy that it shouldn't. You know, something like that.
It's always possible.
I mean, how does anything become undead? Right. That's awesome. So, let me check and see if we got. Yeah, a nice gloss on the eyeball. Dale said to you, Bill, and Tom's out 10 minutes, and that was 7:32. All right, so he's halfway. He's like 5 to 10 minutes out. All right, well, we're just gonna.
Lloyd Coyle,
What's that?
the proprietor.
Okay. Older gentleman,
Yeah.
so I can use the figure I normally use.
Yeah.
All right. Look. All right.
Yeah. So there's 5 personalities that are written up. You know, just quick
What is
notes.
it? Can I see?
Cool. Awesome.
He owes me money.
Yeah, and that's Gaelic for coil. Coille, which means forest in Gaelic.
Cool. Oh, so it's Coille. All right. Still planning for the Greyhawk Con stuff, as you know.
Is the mean what?
All right, so
What's that?
What's that word? Comb?
Cook.
Oh, cook.
cook.
Yeah. You know, I was sitting in the car writing
Yeah.
stuff. So
All right, we're gonna go over current hit point situation and hero points. Okay.
Rain and Malcolm, right?
Yeah, Malcolm, you have 1 special, and you're only off 2 hit points. Rain, you are undamaged, but you are out of everything. Samantha, you're off. You're at 41, but your new total is 64 with the buff. 2 regular, 1 special. Jensine, you're off 14. 3 regular, 1 special. Halkus, 0 regular, 1 special, off 8 hit points. Desmond, out of everything, 4. He's off 4 hit points.
No Walt tonight, right?
No Walt. No Walt again. But due to cheering over the last 2 shows, you guys have 5 specials.
Oh, pay some specials.
5 specials. Desmond, I'm giving, and Rain automatically each get 1 because they're depleted. I'm also going to assign 1 to the NPC Tabitha, and that leaves 2 left. So I'm going to randomize the final 2. That way we are good to go, and we will keep moving forward. And
That's awesome.
yes, adding the detail will be really good because it'll add some story. It'll add stories to it. It'll add, yeah.
Yeah, it's a It's a generational thing. It's been there a long time.
Thank you. Did you copy this, or you want me to scan this so you have it?
If you want to scan,
I'll scan it in. I'll scan this in. Let me put this back here. I don't want it
My
destroyed.
intention was to get you to send me the template of the watermarked paper, and I was going to put it on there and put it in Greyhawk font. But
Time. It's always a matter of time, isn't it? So
no time.
I asked, check with Reaper. I asked them to shout out Greyhawk Con tonight. I guess we'll have to check after the fact. We don't, we'll figure it out. So Halkus and it's Alan's. Which one is it? Samantha. Samantha, you have 2 specials now.
That's exactly what I mean.
Halkus has 0 regular, 2 specials now. Look, okay.
Whose heraldry is the 5 arrows with the
It's the newest heraldry. You don't know that?
No. How would I know it?
Come on, you gotta know your Greyhawk lore, man. All right, so whose symbol
Was
is
it Corellan's arrows?
no?
No, then I have no idea.
That the green arrow with the silver point
Uh-huh.
is Sol Earth Alandra.
Oh, okay.
Which house, Selenian house, almost all worship Sol Earth Alandra. Your favorite, come on, one of your favorite characters in the campaign.
Chismia?
Yeah. Jacia, Chantel, Rael, and Ashrin are all sisters, and so that's House Throne, symbol of House Thronedale from Selene. Yep, that was the newest one I did. Well, Meredith helped me with that one, so yeah.
I like the colors.
Yes. Yeah.
Rather than the normal greens, yellows, and purples.
Yeah. So and it's got some Selenian colors on it, and that was the last one I did. I did that about a week and a half ago. Week and a half ago.
Yeah, I haven't been on any of the extras.
Well, I've been trying to build up that stuff. So, yo, Tom, get here when you get here. No big deal. You get here. I don't have any. All the followers are up to date, so we are good to go. All right. So, any questions? As you started coming down, you were in this cairn. Let me just one more time go back to the map and show you where you are. If you go off this map, now you start in Greyhawk and you go from Hardby down the road and you see where Fishtown is, okay? And you go due northeast and you see the Gravemoor in that area of the hills. That's where you're in the Gravemoor, which is an area of very ancient Sulis burial grounds dating back to whoever knows how long. Information, and you're searching for this Ruggiero Blood Moon item of some sort, and information has it from the sages in Greyhawk was that Lord Twall, who has burial mounds all throughout the Gravemoor, had an interest in acquiring Ruggiero Blood Moon items. So you were sent here. And now you are going inside a place, tracking someone after you've killed, and there's out there a bunch of undead, 2 sand giants, and a Jan. Which is really strange that you have sand giants and a Jan.
Correct.
But knowing that Alhamazad the Wise, one of the...
he's back loony.
He's back loony, and apparently this is an ex-apprentice of his. And you heard a name first mentioned by, I believe, the Jan, Nazim bin Khalifa, which means son of the caliphate, right? So,
I believe you.
yes.
So he's got to take him out.
Yeah, sure. Maybe.
It's a bug hunt.
No, you're searching. You came here to get the
to
item.
Find and retrieve the item.
Yeah, I might as well kill him while we're here. We came all this way.
You did. You've come all the way this way down to Harby. So, and now you've gone into the burial mound, and that's where we stopped, right here.
Yeah.
All right. So you have your hero points. You have your spells cast off.
All right.
And that is where we have stopped.
Already.
I guarantee a monster from one of the original books tonight. I don't think I've ever used in 40 years.
From the original Monster Manual.
One of the 3 original monster books.
Oh, one of 3 original.
Well, that could be a
That
lot
could
of
be
monsters.
things, yeah.
That's still.
A Modron.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I used a Modron once to beat.
They now have Modron miniatures.
Yeah, well, I don't want to ever see a Modron miniature here.
I might have to paint them up just to.
I have.
Can I have a Duan or whatever?
I have.
Honestly,
There's
a sword.
You can
There's
put
like 3
them.
of them in a pack.
You can put them on my 4 bugaboos. They're my 4th bugaboo that I never want to talk about ever. What's number 1? Come on, Josh. What's number 1?
Vampires.
Thrommel Vampire. Never happened. Return to the Temple of Evil. Never happened. Number 2.
Someone else who's got a longer campaign.
Robert Ward. Yes. That's number 2.
Change trigger.
Yeah, so I get another link that now Fox News is showing it. Fox News out of New York City. I'm like, it's never going to end. I just number 3. Something that's going to. Well, I won't give number 3 away. Everyone knows it spins, or it should spin, and there's no Darrow inside it. So there you go. And
Doom Grinder?
yeah, well, yeah. And number 4.
Sorry, I Can't reverse that.
Number 4, Modrons. So there you go. I can't stand Modrons. I'm sorry. But I know some people like them, but I just can't. I don't want to fight a 2x4.
It's wired in a 2x4.
We're gonna fight a cone tonight.
No, one of them looks like a freaking 2x4.
I know, but it's still wired. It's like 4x6.
Oh,
So it's
God.
a sheet of plywood.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, bring a hammer and nails. Exactly. That's exactly it.
Come on.
Oh, my
Maybe
God.
Play Primus, the one.
Yeah. Fighting Primus is like fighting Demogorgon on that level.
Orcus has got a lot going on in our campaign.
Yeah, he does. And
Wow.
we talked about that in Legends and Lore the week before. I talked about it.
You talked about.
Yeah.
Oh,
But who's next here? Orcus or Primus? Or Demogorgon?
Demogorgon.
Did Jay the Great beat him?
No.
Who'd Jay the Great fight? One of them.
He fought Despater. Despater is a lesser devil, and it was Skeeve and all those guys in the Monty Hall days, back when we were kids.
Despater one of the Archdevils?
No, it wasn't Despater. It was Tetivolus. They banished Tetivolus, and Despater left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Despater's one of the Archdevils.
Yeah, he is.
Depeche Modrons.
Yeah, thanks, Katana.
That's great.
So Alan asked about Tim's Adventure. I said it's all barbarians. Gitano's playing in it now too. Gitano took Jason's place.
Well, that's
Jason
Zabarda, yeah.
Can't play.
He's not. He's under weather.
what level are the barbarians?
5th. That's pretty high.
Pretty high for them, but still, it's not a strong party. You think it sounds strong?
They have a commando, a barbarian cleric, and 3 barbarians.
One cavalier will kill them all.
No, I don't know about that. They're Tim barbarians, so they got a lot of extra powers.
Oh, okay.
So all right, let's get rolling here.
Cavalier takes one.
I was trying to stall for Tom. Tom will be here.
Tom will be here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tom is worthless and weak.
I think a barbarian can, especially at 5th level.
One attack around.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Unless they're too just defending.
No,
Fifth or
5th
three.
level they get 5th
Fifth or
level.
three every 2.
5th or 3 every 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
5th levels when they
Okay,
have
still
their
3 every 2.
yeah, but we give them +1/+2 specialization. You're just talking about a straight up fight again. You're not talking about like out in the wilderness where they're
Yeah.
setting snares and all that other stuff. And movement rates, they maneuver a frickin' cavalier any day of the week.
Yeah. Plus, you go to barbarian. It's two-fisted fighting.
Yeah.
You just got a decent strength.
Yeah, the armor class is going to be way better on the cavalier.
Well, at about 7th level, yeah. Oh, barbarian though, it's 5th
Double
level.
dex.
It's going to have double dex bonus, so you're
Yeah.
at least going to have armor class
1 or 2.
minimum.
They come
Yeah.
wearing leather.
Leather and hide, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you got that, Dale. So
Plate armor.
anyone who signed up ahead of time for
worthless
you're good, man.
and
You're
weak,
fine.
baby. No, you're
Nice
not.
shirt. Anyone who signed up ahead of time for Anna's
He's not coming again?
No.
seminar, no, you're right there.
Hell, man.
I don't want to say
He's got family.
he's got family there.
He's got family.
I thought that was last week.
It is.
They're still here.
They're still here.
I'm sorry, it's all month.
So, anyone who signed up for Anna's seminar tomorrow ahead of time on TTE, we sent them Anna's maps.
Oh, you sent them the digital maps?
Anna's digital map. And guess what? Altamira has its own territory. I saw that. I was like, "Oop, sorry, Anna. We got our own province." I was like, "Yes."
That's all.
What's up, dude?
You got an area of control around.
I was like, "This is awesome."
It's an area of influence.
Oh, that was awesome.
Pretty soon it's going to be our own country. Where are we, in the principality?
No, in
it's going to
county.
be open warfare soon.
It's coming.
We're going to attack the prince. Just take over the whole...
That's really not a
What we're
smart
going to do is
idea.
we're just all going to be on stilts, and then the doors won't be able to hurt us.
All right.
All great stuff.
He did have it on. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Who, John?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you say John had a.
Yeah, John had his on too.
Saw he got his stuff. He was delivered to his house yesterday.
Oh, that's good. That's
He's
good.
got quite a bit of collection starting behind him.
He does. He does. He does.
He has a really nice mountain piece that he was using Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday.
I had a nice talk with John, Blue Box, yesterday, and they are ready to go. Remember, they're venturing at 1:00 tomorrow, and then Sunday at 3, so they'll be raiding into the final show, and that's a regular group. And tomorrow is all a bunch of other people.
People.
Yeah, I mean sign-ups. I know Phantom's playing in it. A couple other people.
Strange playing.
Strange's playing in my game Sunday. He may be playing that one too. I think George Piatoni is playing. Lex Fryer, are you playing that one too? All right, let's get rolling here. Hold on. I'm trying to hit an announce button and I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. It's one of those days. Oh look, it's working. There we go. We'll get them all up, and we'll get Anna up there. Tonight, Reaper giveaway!
And there was much rejoicing.
Giveaways every stream, too.
Only the Lord was always John.
So,
Frank is very excited about his.
yeah.
It seemed that way anyway.
Oh, yeah, he is.
From what I was
Barry
getting.
Peaks, he is, absolutely. So, yeah, everyone's excited. Jimmy Duffy's excited about his, too. So, Tom, just so you know, for the Sunday game I'm DMing now, we're doing Welcome to Neural Rangers. Someone picked Matt Shouttlane as the character to play.
Is that right?
Yes.
Nice.
Someone picked Saoirse. No one picked Allen's.
Do you know where Matt Shouttlane came from, sir?
Nobody's capable of playing my character.
You don't know where Matt Shouttlane came from?
No.
It's an anagram of Thomas Lanuti.
Oh,
Read the party.
Not bad, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't open up the goddess out to the picking. Only Orlig.
Shame.
Yeah. All right. Here's where you are, Tom. You now have 0 and 2 specials for Halkus, 0 and 1 special for Desmond, because we got 5 specials.
Well, Desmond has a barrel in the marketplace.
I have a feeling you're not going to get much more hero points
Bloody?
tonight because everyone's going to be saving them for
It's
for
25.
Greyhawk Con. So what you have now is probably what you're going to stay with, because a lot of people are going to wait till the game Saturday or Tim's on Saturday morning.
The ever mysterious.
Blasphemy.
Yes. All right. So you got the brother and sister team up front.
Geek Dice said he dropped one a few minutes ago.
Did you on? I'm sorry. They're not doing their job. You dropped to 10,000, Sean? All right, a regular. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Let's random up that one. Random. Thank you. Good to see you too. 8. The last one. Desmond. 1 regular, 1 special now.
Sweet, thank you so much.
Yep. Awesome, man. And have fun in Wiley Hobbit's streamed game on. I think it's on Sunday at 4. I think you're playing in that one. Alrighty. 2 Knights of Ulick, Duelist, Priestess of Falcon, Priestess of Tritherian, Inquisitor, Fighter Mage, Shadow Mage, Thief. That's the group
Who's my duelist?
right here.
Oh, there we go.
3rd.
Gotcha.
So I got the picture showing the fight that we had from the other night last week. By the way, I don't have much time to do a scene change for Saturday, so the terrain will look similar, but it won't be. So there you go.
Is it the same thing we did?
Yeah, it'll be changed up, but not by a lot. But you're going to see some awesome stuff from Bill. Unbelievable stuff from Bill.
Of the likes that has never been seen.
Well,
before.
it's probably I'll say it's probably some of the best stuff ever put on a gaming table on Twitch. There you go. How's that sound?
What?
Yeah. Cool.
Give me some, Bill. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it, man. Bill's getting a little bit of a following too on Instagram now.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I actually had Dice said she liked my terrain,
Ooh.
Haley Terrain, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big ass company.
which I didn't even know she knew who my terrain was, unless she was just being nice because Ann was talking it up.
But you gotta understand, he's gonna take this the wrong way.
Made you feel good though, didn't it, sir?
It all flows through the channel and then out to everyone doing stuff. You, Tim.
Wasn't for my terrain, there wouldn't be.
I knew that was coming.
I agree with Bill.
I just have a miniature building authority and GeoHex and
Everybody says how good the table
Yeah,
was.
I know,
It
dude.
looked like this. So,
What's up there, Mike?
It's just a model.
gee, Take all my terrain off the table here. There's nothing on the table.
There's GeoHex.
There's GeoHex.
No, there's the 2 buildings on the outside.
Yeah, right.
All the Dwarven Forge.
Dwarven Forge.
And yeah, I have to use the old trees.
You have to use the orange grove.
Oh man, yeah, the orange grove, and I have to use the Africa mountain too.
Yeah.
So old stuff. Okay, go. You're on a 4-way intersection. It's wet. It's disgusting down here. It stinks down here. If there were tracks, you can't follow them.
What does it smell like?
It smells like decay and death and just
Does it smell like,
It smells like a woolly mammoth in a La Brea tar pit.
yeah.
We've had an experience with undead too. Does it smell like decaying people, or does it just smell like normal decaying matter? Like
It's like mom.
it's like mild.
It smells like both.
Okay.
It smells like both.
Okay.
It's like
Alright.
mom.
Then we will go right.
We always go right.
Yeah, I know that. That's why it's set this way. So
You get out of a maze by going left.
you go about 40 feet. All right, and I'm going to move the. I'm assuming we're using weaponry for light sources.
Yes.
Okay.
Rain is going to
If any of us have magic
use
weapons, we
one
will.
of her hides, and she's staying at the pinch point there. Yep.
Okay. That added 25 or 50.
25.
Okay. All right. Two blisters for each drawing. So, and the subs will get 2 metal metal figures, and the follower general will get 1 metal and 1 bones. All good figures. Some cool stuff. So you do that, and now you come in, and there was like an archway in here, but it's like kind of falling down. But there is wording on it you can make out if you understand it. And then when you but you're like, I don't know if anyone can read that language.
What language?
You don't know. You can't read it.
None of us can read it?
I don't know.
Does anybody read Sulis in the party?
Exactly.
No, not yet.
All right.
Nope. Okay, let's be common.
What's up, Dismas? Good to see you. Yeah, so you probably cannot read this, but when you come in, there are these, and they're kind of elaborate looking coffins. But the weird thing is that the bodies are all on top of them, like they're stone slabs, like for display purposes almost. You know how normally you'd have an etching on the top, maybe of someone. Well, the bodies are actually on top, but they look perfectly pristine. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 4 hot females other than waitresses and dancing girls to put up on top. So,
Shame on you.
yes, and so you see, yeah, that's what you see.
You are the weakest link.
1 on each of the 4.
And I assume dead.
Not moving.
Any rigor
Sam
mortis?
will go up and check for
Who?
Sam.
Samantha? Should go to the closest one?
Yeah, see if there's any kind of life on any of them.
She's gonna slide that sarcophagus lid
All right, so what do you do?
Just go over and touch them, see if they're.
You're gonna touch?
cold. Yeah.
It's cold to the touch and feels like a body. And when that happens, the body grabs your hand, see if you're surprised.
I'm not surprised.
You're surprised, but it misses you as it tries to grab you and either
I'm not really
You're not that.
cut into you with its hand or do something, but it didn't. So, and
That's not very nice of him, Jay.
hey, Canadian. Yep, all those hero points were given out from all the cheers from the last couple shows. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. They're probably going to need them.
I will attack it.
All right, so we need a knit roll. As that happens, and we're making a knit roll, a lot of the other ones start.
What do they sound like?
They're not making any noise at all.
Coin.
So that puts you over. Another special. 100 cheer. Another special. Let me do that up. Thank you, Canadian. Random it. 3rd person down. That's got to be a Bill, and that is That is Malcolm. So, Malcolm, you have 2. Our sound's good, correct, tonight? Anna said it was. Just want to make sure. 2 specials now. So, that put you... Roll for it, please, Alan. You want to start it off?
Sure.
We're gonna. Should we use the sparkle vomit dice? Sparkle vomit dice.
Yeah.
4.
You got it. I rolled a 2.
Oh, sure.
Thank you very much. Excellent, Anna. Excellent.
What time is Anna's tomorrow night?
Anna's is 7 p.m. Eastern to 9. Okay, and it is called the Greyhawk campaign. Look at that! I just hit one press of a button. The Greyhawk campaign of Anna
Just like
Meyer.
magic.
You can do magic. I'm Air Supply.
4.
God.
Normally not on the street.
And then Carlos and Will will be on at the same time. I'm going to raid into Will, and I'm going to auto, and then 5 minutes after I'm going to auto host Carlos to split up the crowd. So they'll both be on. You know, there's nothing we can do about that, but so that's how we'll handle that. So
Yeah, well, you got multiple. So they're all on at 7.
no, Anna's on at 7.
Right.
Will's on at 8 Eastern or 9 Eastern, and then Carlos is an hour afterwards. But when we're done, they'll both be on. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a crossover. But thank you. You got it. So you want to swing at yours?
Sure.
She's out. You really? Because she's smiling at you.
Oh, then I'm not going to attack then. 19.
AC 3.
Oh, vampires.
4th level, you need 14s. 5th level fighters need 12s. 5th level clerics need 14s. Okay?
What is it? 26. All this plus 6. 9.
Armor class 3, you said. We need
3.
3. We need 15s. 4th level fighter.
Yeah, 15s. Yeah, 15s and 13s. My bad. I can't look. And 15s for clerics. You did all right, 9 points. Go ahead there.
Is Shanti in the room?
She is not. She can't. She can shoot only at the one.
I'm not going to shoot. I was going to try to turn.
So you got. We'll go here next.
He'll engage the closest one.
Duelist. You gonna engage one as well?
Nah, he's running for cover. Of course.
Yeah. You move forward 10. You're gonna try and turn. Go ahead, Jensine. Roll a 20-sided die. You don't know what they are?
No, I do not.
You think they're undead?
It doesn't really matter.
What'd you roll?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I
You
rolled 2.
were not
I
successful.
cannot turn anything with it.
Fionn is worried, but she has burnt most of her spells outside because it was so brutal with all the... So she comes in, and she's going to go help here. She doesn't want to go through all that mess. Inquisitor.
He is going to attack.
You gotta move in more than 10. So you because you got good armor. You want to go all the way through the mess?
He can only go 9.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you could. I meant 10 feet, but you can move 9. You can move 18 of these blocks. You can get anywhere. You want to come through this to here? That's what I'm asking.
I gotta take that figure home and touch it up.
Is that what you'd like to do, or do you want to stay back?
No, I want to be there.
All right, so you're gonna go through. Yeah. Which one?
He's Inquisitor. That's such an old miniature. It
Yeah.
needs a.
Well, there's a lot that need
Hey,
touch
man,
up.
could you make
Like look at the
his,
back of Rain's head. It's got a little bit of a.
Once you
See?
see this, you'll know exactly what you have to do.
Oh, red cloak. Okay. What color is his actual hair? Oh, it's brown, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I can redo that.
Yeah. After this adventure tonight, he could take it. So, Tabitha. She's still got 3 magic missiles and a detect magic left. All her seconds were blown outside. She will help Malcolm. Rain, what do you do?
She's staying where she is.
Stays right where she is, but she's hidden, correct? So kind of like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
She's keeping an eye on the other 2 corridors.
Yeah, you can see that little nick there. All right, we only have 1 attack this round, and as that happens, it changes. You see.
You're not so pretty anymore.
There you go.
Is that the one with the tongue out?
Of course.
Mama.
Of course it is. One attack. No defenses up. Anything special for minuses to hit, correct?
Go first, Sam. No.
Swing.
Godspeed's still on.
No. Godspeed's 1 round per level.
Forever.
Good try. I have you down with a blessed watch, bull strength, and endurance still. That's it. AC -2. Miss 4. The others are all engaged, and that is the round. Okay? I will change them all out to what they are now as they're fighting. They turn from
Pretty young lasses to
dirty corpses.
Is this the monster you never used before?
Nope.
The one from the original 3 tomes, and Bill's like, that's a lot of monsters.
It is a lot of. There's
Because you're
not,
thinking he meant like original monster manual. And he's like, and of course, Fiend Folio and 2.
Yeah, but
It's like, all right, now there's
after
2,000
40
monsters.
after 42 years of playing,
Yeah, is that where 90% of your stuff comes from?
now I'd say about 80 is my guess, right? Because we do a lot of custom stuff. I mean, you know, we customize. We don't do dragons and giants out
yeah,
of
they're
there.
definitely Furiandi vampires.
That's not funny. Who said that? Oh, of course, it's Josh.
That's one of your.
That's
your
one of my
4, right?
bugaboos.
We don't know yet. We don't know what they are, Canadian.
They don't know,
I still think it's a Modron.
Depeche Modron, get it right.
and it's
Someone put that in there.
I know, that's why I was saying it. It was funny.
how many times you see them?
You know, sadly, I never saw
And
them
it-
once.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you went up.
I never saw them, unfortunately.
Oh, gee. That's it for the crystal ball. It's
1.
a reroll. Going to the Stardust one.
I rolled the wrong dice. 5.
What? What?
Roll the dice I gave you, Jay.
You're first.
2 attack round. I'm gonna overpower.
Yes?
I don't have it.
Oh.
Damn, Jay, when you and I met, for
But
the first time we worked together, People Are
Jay,
People was the song on the radio.
I
Yeah, it
can't
was.
see in there who is around me. Like what?
Fion's right with you.
I'm gonna mass taunt them.
You got a mass taunt. Okay, there's none others close enough to pull under you.
that's
There's
not
no
bad.
room for maneuverability. You
Alright, that's
you
fine.
can just taunt the one to make sure it's attacking you.
Don't worry about that.
No? Okay.
All right. 14 and pluses hits. 7 and pluses is a 12. Is that it?
No.
13.
We need.
Thank you, Bloodwild.
We need 4 teams.
10.
10 and Fion actually hit. Remember, she didn't hit at all last week and did 6. That's 16. That one falls down into just rags. Like. And the tongued ones, I don't want to knock them down. Those tongues always break off. Like this one has a broken off tongue. So go ahead, Malcolm.
Plus 6. It's a 19. All this plus 8. 14.
Still up. Tabitha missed. Duelist! Halkus. Scimitar short sword. That hits.
16.
Oh! That hits. It's a plus 4 secondary. No, wait a minute. Yeah, plus 4 secondary hand. You hit twice. It rolled off a fumble.
So 6 to 8.
Yeah, all plus 10. Oh,
And tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, we got Mike Disney.
yep.
14.
The first one's tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mike Disney. Mike Disney, and we're giving away one of those Brinewind paint sets. That'll be the first giveaway. So and go ahead there, Desmond. One swing with your +1 spear.
13.
I might have to enter.
13 plus 3. What's that?
Said I might have to enter.
You already got those sets.
I know.
16. So
Don't you want all the new Pathfinder paints? There's like 52 of them.
Oh, I know. There's a whole. There's.
Roll down.
5.
I think it like.
You roll a 1 on
all
the
the
dice?
new paints. I
It's
think
plus 4
there's
damage.
over 400
Roll.
colors
6.
Reaper has now, something like that.
6 total.
Getting closer again. Thank you, Canadian.
Canadian.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. So, Jensine, anything?
Got a spell in the room.
Yep.
Bless.
Everyone's +1 to hit and +1 on saves for 6
I
rounds.
think the save's the more important part here.
Yeah, maybe?
That's all it takes is one.
Maybe, huh?
Just to give everybody, I think the saves can come back and haunt us here. So
Well, we have no attack back there. That one's destroyed. This one attacks, swings at Halkus and hits him, and now you get to make a save versus poison. You do get +1 from the bless, and anything else you have
Hit who, Desmond?
yeah, no, Halkus. Halkus, the duelist. The duelist. Oh, it's still cranking it up. There we go. We're getting closer. Thank you. You got 2 hero points, +1 on your saves from the bless spell, so that was timed pretty good. The damage was only 4.
Oh, I like the Greyhawk shield. Did you add that one?
What Greyhawk shield?
For the emote, Canadian Gamer has his Greyhawk shield.
So.
See the emote?
10, 9, what is it? 9?
No, that's not Greyhawk. That's CSL Entertainment. That's at the
It's
bottom.
11.
No.
And the 1, 10, right.
Right above.
yeah, better than 50 shot here, buddy.
That's the city
fail
of
your
Greyhawk.
guidance.
It changed the castle
And
and,
then add 2 hero points.
the dots underneath.
I don't see it.
An 8.
No?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
No, I didn't add that one.
12. Good to go.
Nothing happens. I'm not telling you what happens. Nothing happens so
It's a
far.
sun-kissed.
Nothing apparently happens, right?
If it was Son of Kiss, you'd see
It's
worms.
It's a hoka,
But they're invisible worms.
whatever that is. A fiend folio. Hokaflula, whatever it was.
Cuva?
Yeah.
You've used them before.
I know. I didn't say that. Yeah, they're Hikuvas.
Okay.
Yes, good job.
It's not a wolf in sheep's
When was the last
clothing.
time you saw a Gith Yanka?
Yeah.
Well, I was home alone by myself for a little while.
That's right. Oh, Malcolm, critical hit.
No, it's not.
You're gonna pull your. You're gonna burn.
Better.
You're gonna burn your
I'm gonna burn one of them.
one of them, and now you have one left. Normal hit, make a save versus poison with any modifiers. You did take 4 points from it. It's a Hikuva.
I did not save.
You failed. Oh.
Now you die.
Well, if I was plus 11, I would have made it.
I should have cast +11 bless. That's my fault. Yeah. I have a special bless. It makes all your saves 1, all your hits anything 2 or greater.
Yeah.
First
And attack. So I believe these things are chaotic evil. -2 to hit the Inquisitor. And there's another special there. So that one missed. And
Oh, and there's the blue box
yes,
emote too.
Canadian is enjoying all the channels, which is awesome. So I'm going to, unless you want to sign it, I'm going to randomize it. Does anyone not have one? All the PCs have one, correct? All the PCs have one. All right, I'm going to randomize it through all the PCs. Here we go. And guess what? Malcolm, you just got it back.
Woo!
So, hey.
They just like seeing that little scene clip.
Yeah. Hey, man.
So
It works.
I like to watch that movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
show
God.
me. Just for that scene.
Legends of the
Just to see her
Seeker's
push the girl
awesome.
aside.
I've never watched any of them.
Come on, how can you not? It's got the dude from the Road Warrior in it, man.
Right now I'm watching.
And the Mouth of
Psych. I'm
Sauron.
watching Psych. It is.
I started
favorite show
in
ever.
the middle
What
of
is it?
watching
Psych.
Supernatural right now.
Dude, you got just watch. You should watch.
Netflix, Amazon Prime.
Prime.
We got a regular now?
Psych. It is.
Psych?
Yeah. It's
Like Psych?
Psych.
Yeah, it's like 12 years old.
It is. No, actually, it ended in I want to say 2014 or 2015.
Okay, it's like me watching The Office, man.
Right. It's just same.
Yeah.
It's better than The Office. Oh my god.
Oh, it's comedy.
It's a police comedy kind of thing.
That regular went to Tabitha. Thank you, Kai.
911.
Yes, better. No, it's much better written. I mean, and they have stars.
It's
on
not
it.
better than Step Brothers.
That was good.
Tom, do me a favor. Just watch one episode between now and then.
And it.
I haven't lost it, have I?
No, because I'm using these brand new Titan dice.
I'm using dice that I bought.
You are not a
4.
good advertisement for that.
4.
I lost again. 3. Hey, we got metal dice
Oh,
from.
Canadian just redeemed. Now he's a Citizen of Altamira.
Yes, but I think Canadian's already got a VIP badge, so there you go.
Quick, Jay, what's your favorite dinosaur?
What's my favorite dinosaur?
Yeah.
And don't say Diplodocus.
I never was asked that question even when I was a kid. So
Well, like Stuart wants to know.
my favorite dinosaur. I'm going to go off the beaten path. I'm going to go Jurassic, not Cretaceous. I'm going to go
Cretaceous.
Allosaurus over Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus were faster.
You like the movie Dinosaur then?
No, they weren't as big as Tyrannosaurus Rexes. They were actually a little smaller than
smaller.
T-Rexes.
Were they?
Allosaurus was a mid-sized meat eater.
I like Stegosaurus.
Allosaurus.
They got 2 brains.
One of the-
Yeah, it's a ganglion. It's a ganglion, dude.
Thank you again. So you won, but we're going to do combat then open first. So you got 4 attacks.
No, the Canadian just tacked another 100 on.
Yeah, so we're keeping it rolling there. 12, yeah.
You're rolling doo-doo.
So
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
no, I didn't say it was my favorite. Step Brothers. No, I said Step Brothers is funny.
2 is a miss.
It's Step Brothers is funny.
13 is a hit.
That hits
5 is a miss.
with pluses.
2 is a miss.
1 hit out of 4 attacks, man. That's bad.
Jesus Christ.
David Thomas.
Secondary hand too. Die 6 plus 4. All magical weapons.
6.
6 points is enough for it to crumble. And that one I'll leave there. It has no tongue.
So we see-
Halkus, you're up.
Yeah, so you
I'm
see-
sorry. Desmond, you're up. 1 swing. Magical spear.
10.
10 plus 3. That's a miss for 4th level Inquisitor. Missed. And even plus
man.
4. Blessed. Still missed by 1. Missed by 1.
Can Sam
Unless I use my
engage
hero
anyone?
point, but I'm not going to.
Not what's that?
Can Sam engage?
No, you can engage. Sure, you can go over and help.
Yeah.
You can move over there, but it's more than 10.
Okay.
It's like 20 feet. It's tight back there, so Fion's not going to go back there. Fion stays back, and then we go with Malcolm. You got 2 swings, and Tabitha with 1 swing.
1 hit.
I rolled the wrong die, and that was dumb of me.
13.
All right, she hit as well, and with her bastard sword, and does all. Can't. She's not 30. She does 12 more. That one collapses. I'm pulling that one out. It's got a tongue. That one collapses as well. Yes. That leaves that leaves the 3 in the back that have not done anything. Do you want to do anything? Jensine does not. Fion steps back, just assesses the situation, and Rain, you're still hiding out there. Correct. Nothing going on.
I'm not hiding. I'm ambushing.
Is there any birds in here for me to speak to?
I highly doubt there's a
There's a bird.
single bird in here at all.
There's people here who would probably give you the.
Hey, close. So here we go. 1 swing. And that is only on Desmond because he's the only one fighting it. And a 5 misses. So new round. I am 0 for 3 on initiative.
Man, Halkus is only 4'9".
He's using the same
like
dice.
looking at him and just,
5.
like, start
These dice-
laughing.
These dice are awesome.
He's
dice,
not. He
don't-
can't be 4'9". What?
You got him 57 inches.
That's
That's wrong. It's 67 inches.
That makes sense.
He's half elf. That's a mistake.
These dice are awesome.
My dice are terrible.
The dice I bought.
Go for it.
All right.
We
Because
should be close to another one. Canadian just did another 100.
you got 300 to go again.
I'm taunting.
You're going to taunt that one?
I'm mass taunted. So I really focus all my energy on it.
What are you going to taunt? What are you going to do? What are you going to say?
You don't want to fight that little one. Fight me.
He's talking to the Inquisitor. Well, you attack while the Inquisitors attack.
Missed. Not even close.
Why?
4 missed again.
What's VGHC?
Virtual Greyhawk.
God.
Even I got that one. Bill's just pulling your string.
Oh, is that what they call it these days?
Bill was playing, and then Brian had to back out. So, but it gave room for a lot of our viewers on Sunday who are playing your guys.
Oh, that's good. Now I can go to my son.
Your son's soccer game, yeah. There's a third one to jump in there and get into this fight. Cannot swing this
I
round.
think we've got an Inquisitor and a Knight on it. We should be okay.
Tex.
What's your armor class, by the way, Inquisitor?
It's 2.
It's 2,
It's
yeah.
much better attacking me.
Miss. 1 swing, a miss.
And
New round.
I never lose. 6. By the way, the last psych episode I watched, the bad guy was Kerry Hughes.
Who? Carrie Elwes?
Kerry Elwes, yeah. He was the master art thief.
You mean Jake Winchester?
Exactly. It was Jake Winchester.
Same picture.
All right.
What are your 2 attacks? What are your attack?
Crushing. That hits exactly, and a fumble. The hit does 10,
9.
and the fumble, I'm going to
13.
kill health.
You can taunt every 3 rounds.
Yeah, 76 fumble.
What'd you roll?
So total of a 13 for the first one.
That's it. You get 1 swing. It's Desmond. That hits. Roll damage. Die 6 plus.
That's
6 plus 4.
Shield, Jay.
You drop automatically?
Yeah.
No- no-
hold on,
no break?
What is it, 76?
Man, you guys, this is
Lose grip up shield or second right or watching the
7 points.
7 points.
How much you doing the first hit?
It's 10. Well swung
And then you drop your shield.
on it. And
With
it
it.
goes. What was that? Oh, it's Lord of the Rings, right? Where Aragorn gets the shield up against the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's almost as bad as the
Bill, you
battle
heavily into
ragger.
them? Are you heavily into all the Tolkien stuff in the movies, in the books?
Oh, I love the movies. They are by far the best fantasy movies made.
Right. Did you have a favorite of all of them?
Second one.
Two Towers.
The only thing that was bad about the second one was elves don't show up at Helm's Deep in the book.
No, I think I like the first one just because I liked Moria with the Balrog and the sleeper, the Watcher in the
They
lake.
did a great job with the Balrog.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than the goblins looking like cockroaches climbing up and down the walls.
Yeah.
But the Balrog and stuff was great.
That's exactly what I pictured. Balrog.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Galadriel, meeting Galadriel was great. You know that.
But is she Galadriel or is she that chick in the Thor movie? I'm confused.
You think Legolas epitomized an elf for you?
No.
He's a wood elf. He's not.
He's a
He's
wood
Sylvan.
elf.
He's Sylvan elf. He's not a high elf like
Right.
like Galadriel is in Celeborn. So
He's much younger. He's only probably 2,000 years old.
no, I think he was
He's
from the
much more
first age.
standoffish and arrogant
What?
in the Hobbit movie.
I think
No,
that
his dad was from early age.
Then the Lord
I
of the
think in
Rings movies.
Silmarillion,
Right.
they don't mention him.
well, it's because they don't mention any Sylvan elves in the
They mention
Silmarillion.
his father.
They mentioned Thranduil in the Silmarillion. Oh,
They mention his father.
because every age is 6,000 years, man.
Right.
And remember, Elrond was born to start the Second Age.
Right.
So Elrond's like 12,000 years old almost.
They weren't that long. I think they're only.
No, every age is 6,000 years, man. No. It's crazy. All right, back to the real stuff here.
What's Sir?
Yo, dude. So yeah, this is
Marco was running his own game in Ohio, and Real World took over. So he dropped from our game.
Hey, Nerd Bouchery.
And their game is on hold due to COVID.
So I want to say something. If this is the Nerd Bouchery who lives in Washington Township, New Jersey, am I correct? Or in South Jersey? We're in South Jersey too, by the way.
Hey,
So welcome. You do a lot of good stuff out there. Really appreciate you hopping in, man.
So did you see X-Tort's question?
yes, I had a lot in my account.
What? I'm sorry.
Luthion's mom and dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Barrington. Bill grew up in Runnymede.
Belmar.
That's right, Belmar. Tom's from Pensauken. Alan's from Barrington, and now I live in Gloucester County. I live in East Greenwich. So, and this is my basement. So good to see you. I know you do.
It's our Nerdvana.
It's our Nirvana. I know you do a lot. We're old school 1E, 2E, and I know you do a lot of 5E stuff. So, thanks, man. We should talk. Oh, Canadian did that. Thanks, Canadian. Yeah, this is my basement, man. This is my basement. Hagar's one of the. He watches a lot of.
You should do a Gavin one time down here.
I know, it's kinda
You should
pretentious.
register the whole- I know, man, but
Yeah, this is my basement. When we moved here in 2013, we found the perfect. My wife liked the upstairs concept, and the basement was already finished, and it runs the entire length of the house. And And yeah, so it's awesome. Okay, thanks for that gift sub from Nabouchi. That was awesome. All right, so you take care of the 4 Hikuvas. By the way, this is a prelude for Greyhawk Con for the main event with Luke Gygax and Eric Mona playing in it. This is a kickoff. This is a 2-weeker. The end of this will determine some things that happen in that game that I'm running Saturday night here, 7 p.m. Anna Meyer's playing in it too. Anna's watching, so sit tight. And I know we get off on a tangent a lot, but that's just our style, right? You got four like sarcophagi. These Hikuvas, these females are all killed. You're assuming that they were all female Hikuvas. I don't know if there's a difference between a male or a female. But Malcolm, you feel. I hate to do a real world thing, but you feel like that every 10th beat is off a little bit.
True. Thank God I wasn't the 9th one.
Yeah, we both have had it. So.
Well, you know what? He will try. I don't think it'll do anything. He'll try using exaltation.
What's it do?
It will stop most weird effects of a lot of things, but it doesn't do poison, but it'll do disease.
Exaltation cures disease.
It cures the effects of disease.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Exaltation does?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Did you have it yourself?
It'll
It'll actually cure his feeble mind too.
It's a great spell. And Knights of Yule get it. So, by the way, Reaper Miniatures giveaway tonight for both subs, and everyone's more than welcome to sign up as well. So,
Can I sign up?
no.
You said everyone.
What are you going to do with the figures? You're going to dip them in white?
And they put a little red.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's not dipped. Take a look at it.
It's dipped.
The face is
It's dipped in
fleshed out.
Tester's enamel.
The face is
What do you,
painted.
what do you do?
The eyes have dots in them.
We'll do a search.
Randy, you going to stay out there?
Yeah.
Who's going to do search then?
Jensen will.
Yeah?
Because I am super smart.
You don't find anything.
Do a deeper search.
Don't find anything.
Do a super unbelievably deep search. Look for secret
You don't-
doors.
The sarcophagi don't open. They're just slabs.
Yeah, according to the LU, yeah, absolutely. They're slabs.
Check for secret doors under the slabs.
You don't find any.
Check under the bodies of the slabs.
All right, Rain will come back and do the search then. The thief. We need our engineer to come in and look at it.
Rain, the first one, you check it. It doesn't appear to be tracked, but you find a little mechanism underneath that you can grab and pull.
I told you.
Okay. If there's dog poo in there, I don't touch it. She'll open it.
You pull the mechanism, and a little side compartment opens up.
Okay.
All
Is there a
right.
tongue in there?
For the broken figure.
No. There's no. He's talking about
How
what
would
you're
they
looking
have
for.
Is there a tobacco bag?
No, there's not. There's no tobacco bag.
Put the hand of Vecna.
No, that someone in Critical Role has that.
Okay, we'll take a look. What's in the
Who opens the bag?
She will.
There's 2 gems inside and a potion bottle.
Okay.
+4 rapier.
Nope.
She's not going to take anything.
Okay.
Jerry, what are the gems? I'll put them.
2 times 250.
Okay.
Continue.
2 points.
You do that with all 3 of them. So you can make it 8 gems times 250 and 3 more potions. They all had about the same thing, but you don't know what the potion bottles are.
3 potion bottles.
4 total, 1 in each.
Go to Jensen and test them.
Not at this point.
Okay.
Wait till we're.
Maybe healing that we desperately need later on. We don't have time to test.
Rain, do you want to look at the writing on the arch as you come in?
Yeah, you know what? She's got an opportunity to study it.
You're gonna.
So she 30%.
You kind of chuckle.
Speak, friend, and enter.
It's in Sulwe's, but you could swear that the conversion is the devoted ... sort of. That's what it converts to in common.
Right. Okay.
Does it say girl number 2 on it?
No, it does not say any of that, but it says the devoted, sort of.
That's why they're on this side of it by themselves.
So there's some damage, not much from that, and then you Canadians, wow, we're cranking it up, close to another special hero point. So
All right.
if you haven't signed up, you can still sign up for Virtual Greyhawk Con. It's not too late.
We'll head down the other way.
Same marching
Check it out,
order.
see what's open.
There's plenty of stuff open still. Cameron Scott Henderson's Improvised Adventure has openings. Casey had an opening. He had one drop in his tournament. I think he filled it. There's the Zeef Triad guys have some openings. Renee Ayala had an opening, couple openings. There's still some, and plus all the highlighted streams too. Okay, I think I got it here, and you're back.
Any of the games you would recommend for a noob?
I would look into.
Citadel by the Sea.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone's running that. I would look into if there's a high level one that I think Mark CMG's running. I think there was one spot in it. It's against the Giants. I mean, I just think that would be fun just to play in it, kind of.
Yeah.
Just to have fun with that. I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah, especially if you took a.
Yeah. So he's got, and I think it's tomorrow. I think it's scheduled for tomorrow. He had one spot open in that one. Plus the Zeef guys are really cool, so I would check that one out. Check that out too. It's a ZEF.
Regular hero point for Moose.
Moose.
2271.
There you go.
That's
Regular.
for you.
That's for me. Ah, now I have two regulars. I love it.
Moose, you just made the list.
Okay, Francis. So there you go. That's from that's last week. We're gonna see some unbelievable terrain for Saturday night.
See, since I have moderator, Moose is about to get banned.
Don't touch it.
Well, I'm banning him.
Neither kidding. 4-way intersection.
Are we?
Yeah.
We will go.
Right again.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go left first.
As you can see.
So.
I thought you were already checking that out when we were down there.
No.
Green's not going there. She was in an ambush position.
Cispot.
Okay.
What would Tim say about scouting?
We're gonna find out Saturday.
She's like, I got 22 hit points. I can go anywhere.
Where do you see the level of detail that Tim has prepared on this? He showed me some stuff. It's crazy.
That's a fair description of Tim.
The guys playing. The people playing in Tim's game will probably all have strokes.
Will we get in the first 5 minutes?
Come on.
Just
This is payback. Carlos is getting payback. That is so awesome.
I'll tell you, I read a lot of the
Oh, what's up, Zytech?
a lot of the backgrounds that people did for the characters.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
And it ought to be interesting. Depending on how much role play Tim involves in the.
I think there's going to be a fair amount of it too. I
Did
think.
you say you used for a 3-sided one of these?
Yeah, blank ones. Yeah.
Just look.
No. I'm actually getting these red ones I want.
Oh, okay.
They look like those, right?
Yeah, I get the blank ones, and I just wrote on them. Yeah, because that's my wife bought them for me.
I think these are. I'm not sure if these are army dice, but they're 6-sided die with 1, 2, and 3 on it.
Sweet.
6-sided die with 1, 2 on it. There you go. For 3-sided dice and 2-sided dice.
Well, you just use a 6-sided.
Yeah, I know. I
Ones
just
and half of them are
was able to get a half dozen in
No,
each
it's
one.
not, I'm easily confused, so I need
Dude,
I need low
that's why they're
numbers.
color coded.
Right.
But that Snowball Swarm, I get tired
Is that
of.
one that Walt has? They're like multiple dice. Like each die is a multiple die.
Yeah, that's too
It's
confusing.
too confusing.
Yes, it is. He knows like just what side to look at. It's like
All
oh,
right.
it's a 4.
So you get here.
Are you sure he knows what he's looking at?
You can't bust Walt when he's not here, man.
I'm not busting on him.
No,
I'm
no,
just
that
saying
was
he's
Bill
got these
busting
dice I
them.
never saw before. Where each face of the
That's
dice
very
is
similar
it's
to
a different
George's
die.
dice box.
Yeah, exactly. We're giving out dice trays too. Phone Brain gave us a bunch of those too. I got dice trays
I'm
too.
not familiar with phone brain.
It's a supply store. He also gave me a 35 millimeter metal
Some of those. Now.
35 millimeter metal 20-sided die. It's called I call it the table breaker.
Yeah, it's an inch and a half.
You want to roll?
Yeah.
All right, so you
It's a
get
big piece of steel.
you get here and you come in and around and you hear a bizarre croaking noise and you see.
I can't see it.
There's it looks like a toad in the corner.
Is it going to spell
Not
me?
me.
And then also Fion says
It's a cloaker lord, isn't it? I'm right, aren't I?
there are more here and here.
It looks like one of them rainforest Johns.
I lick its back and see if I have a good day or not.
Oh, you won't make it till 11.
Whee! Look what I can do. I can fly. Ooh, the ceiling is changing colors.
What do you do?
I think your third leg is on a rock, Jay.
The stream is not the stream isn't freezing. I'm hoping it's not. I've dropped no frames. It's got to be your connection. What I would do is refresh it.
No, you know what? Twitch was acting really.
It was
weird.
Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, it was. There was problems. I was watching Zambies on the way down, and it was having problems with the stream freezing.
A lot. If you have an older version of if you have old Internet Explorer, if you don't have the new one, right, the newest one.
No, I run through Chrome.
A lot of people use Google Chrome and there's less issues.
Nah, it was Twitch today because
Yeah.
people were having problems this morning with Mike's show that it kept 2 or 3 times it popped up that the broadcast had ended and it didn't end.
Yeah. Because considering you're probably the closest viewer to us as well. So, but I got no drop frames. We're clear. No issues with the stream. Looking good. Good bit rate. Everything's good.
It's Comcast, nerd.
It could be Comcast. I got the 1 gigabyte service too with Comcast just to make sure that we don't drop frames here. That's the last thing we want. So,
code. It's just sitting there.
well, yeah, but then you're like, what?
If you're in New Zealand and watching, yeah, I would say you're the furthest away.
Isn't I a fear and flame, Jay?
I guess NZ is New Zealand.
Yeah, but we had 3 guests from Australia last night. On there was no issues last night. We had triads from Perrinland and Rotic last night on Legends and Lore. And they're all from. It was 9:30 in the morning. They were all from Australia. It's pretty cool.
Mate.
So. You see these toads, and Fion goes, there's more coming down this hall, and they stand on 2 hunchback legs, kind of like a bear would do.
Like Wall Street people?
And you're all perplexed. And then
Just like mold.
They're not bullywugs.
you are all pretty shocked, and it's going to, everyone...
Oh, they're thought eaters.
No.
No, that's
like
a thought.
platypuses.
Is it the platypus?
This one stands up on 2 hind legs, and so does this one. The one in the back doesn't. And its eyes blaze out beams
Oh, it's
on everyone.
Willip, or what are they called? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everyone is going to make a save except except Halkus, who's kind of in between. Now, if you have infravision, your save is at minus
25.
3. Cool. And this is versus wands, all right? So I'm going to start with, we'll start front with Samantha. The bless spell's long gone,
Yeah,
so
I need a 15.
15.
I got no shot.
15.
Incorrect, not a fire toad.
Why?
Minus 3 on a save.
Wands versus wands.
No, you're human, right, Samantha?
Yeah.
4th level, 4th level?
4th level.
Yeah. Wands.
13.
I need to AJ an update mine.
Should be a 13.
Yeah, 15 is not, is... No, it's right, it's 15. Fighter. 15. That's correct.
Bill, you're cheating.
Base 15.
Once again, you're cheating, Bill.
He's got.
What do you...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at petrification. My bad.
Fail?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead,
Not even close.
Malcolm. Fion. She's human. No modifiers.
they're blind something. Yeah.
She needs a
Blind Keen, blind.
12 minus no minuses. She needs a 12. Fiona used one regular hero point, make it a 50-50 shot. 12 made it. Okay, they're evil. You get and they're chaotic. So you get your +2 on your save, Halkus. You're human. I'm sorry, Desmond. You're human. What do you need versus wands?
13.
13 + 2 and 11. 50-50 shot. And you got 2 specials too. Roll up. No, you got one regular, one special. You want to use
Yeah, one of each.
You want to use the regular?
I'm going to use the regular right
Make
now.
it a 10. You need a 10. Can't read your die?
A 6.
Fail. So far, oh gosh. -3. Priestess of Falcon. You're an elf. What do you need?
Versus stabs, I'll need a 14.
Failed. Oh my gosh, Tabitha.
Wow, Comcast is giving a $18 credit to everyone since there's
Yeah, I
no
got it.
sports on the sports channel.
Yeah, I got it. I got that on the bill this month. She needs a 10 -3, 13. She will use one regular hero point, make it a 12. She failed. We've had one save so far.
This group, I think there's one ring of protection in the
Rain.
party. Oh, she's got no shot. Doesn't matter. 13. She's not gonna.
So everyone, wow, everyone failed. So only 2 characters are not blinded right now, and
Both thumbs?
it's no, Fionn and Halkus.
I would have made it if there was no -3 because she's hit.
Yeah, if you have vision. See, I mean, it's like the sun ray hit you. You
1200 lumens.
you are your eyes are it hurts badly. So they make a lot of weird croaking noises now, and I'm going to say the ones that are not blinded can act. Everyone else has got no action this round. So unless you have something defensive you want to do, what are you going to do there, Halkus? Who did not get hit by it because you were out of the area of effect because of where you were, fortunately, are standing. Fionn casts a spell, moves forward 10 to give you time. Casts a spell, casts Welter on those, trying to knocking them over this round. That's all it does. First level spell, it's Chaotic Sphere, being a Priestess of Tritharian. You're going to attempt to knock them over. Fail 1 and a 3. All right, so they're both knocked over next round, and they get no action next round. Halkus, you're here. There's 1 back here, 2 over there. Everyone else is like blinded.
Advancing?
See.
Jay, advancing?
Yeah, you want to advance? Sure.
Yes.
The croaking, they're called Blindheims.
Yeah.
I've never used them.
They're from
Yeah,
Blenheim.
that's what I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never used them. Out of the theme folio. Perfect underground
British.
dwelling. Yeah, yeah.
They're British monsters.
Yeah, they're probably from White Dwarf. Absolutely.
Yeah, they were in a module somewhere.
Probably. So. Alrighty.
So apparently the biggest thing this week, there's something going on. It's called Fat Bear Week.
And?
I don't know what that means.
What it is they're doing a beauty contest at what I think it's a Canadian national park where they take pictures of bears after hibernation and
Oh.
and to show how big the bears get when they're going into hibernation because they're getting ready to start their hibernation period.
That's cool.
And then they're picking who's the prettiest fat bear.
Oh, jeez.
Um,
What will you think of
Alan, sure, Nick, still you haven't lost.
No, I have not.
I'm going to the pink one now.
3.
What do they
5.
call that again? The pink one? The old-
Calliope.
Yeah,
Calliope.
Calliope, yeah.
I was going to say something else, but I guess
Behave yourself, sir.
Attack on the duelist. 2 misses. Those 2 are stunned. No action because of the Welter spell. You're first. The Blindheims are armor class of 3 to you. For some reason, if you're blinded when you fight them, I guess they make a lot of noise. They're only armor class 1. So it's just bizarre, but that's the way it is. So armor class 3. Roll your attacks, man-sized.
The bright one is first.
Okay.
In case
you double fumble.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the
18 and 3.
roll damage, primary.
2 plus.
There's another special. Your damage is plus 6.
Yeah, 8 total.
8 total.
I wonder where the Greyhawk one came from. Canadian, do you know where you got the emote for the Greyhawk?
It's got to be Carlos. It's got to be Carlos. That's my guess. I mean, just press on it. It should tell you. CSL, City of Greyhawk. Yeah, it's Carlos's.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, just say, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, we put our own heads up.
Right.
Still haven't done an Allen head. If we ever get partner, we're gonna do everyone.
No, I don't want my head on there.
Tom will have a head, right?
What's that?
You'll put your head on an emote, right? Come on, Tim's got
No,
one.
you know what
Tim's got one.
Tom still needs. We got to come up with something for Tom.
Like what?
I think we got to make you a superhero. Like if we do your emote, you got to get like one of the Batman or Robin masks, and that'll be your emote.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
That would be. I like it. All right, she's going to advance and swing this round. She's within 10. She swings at one that's stunned during a welter spell and it rolls a 19. She's going to burn her only special to make it a critical hit. Critical hit missile thrusting, Alan.
Ooh.
25, Fion.
Lodged in chest. Oh, missile and thrusting. Hold on.
Yep.
Missile and thrusting. Primary arm struck. No use.
Okay. I don't know what that does for a toad thing.
Well,
So they only
claws
one
with
attack?
its.
It's a bite attack.
Yeah, no. Just double damage.
Double damage. Double damage of 11. Okay, now you're blinded, so we're going to start.
It's always those kids slowing down the internet.
Samantha.
No deaths.
No, not yet.
What can she do? She's completely blind, Jay?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Minus 4 hit.
She's, well, I'm not
Get that chair looked at.
No, you got to advance toward it. I mean, you can hear where the fight is, but
Okay.
it's tight quarters. So, and there's only room for 2 on this one. Malcolm.
There's only one down there, right?
Everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Well, you don't know now. I mean, you can't see anything.
Oh, my eyes.
He's going to try to work his way back the other way.
All right, I want to know what Desmond's doing next too. 'Cause-
Oh, my
And
eyes.
he's telling everyone he's doing. He's telling, I'm coming back. I'm holding onto the wall on the right side.
They can hear you. They know what you're doing.
right side, this side.
No, the right side as we were going in.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna just start. What are you gonna do, Desmond? You're blinded completely, so you need a reference point somehow. You heard Fion say, "They're stunned. I'm moving forward," and you heard as she critical hit one of them. So
And he's going to cautiously move up.
you're gonna cautiously move up. Okay.
Can he feel where the wall is?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
When you feel when you get to the wall, you bump into her. All right. Just make a dex roll.
Stab her quickly. You don't know what it is.
Remember, they have a nice friendly relationship, both spear wielders in the party.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Don't stick that where. You be careful," she says.
11 made it.
Okay. She sidesteps as the fight's going on. You're blinded. The other three. Yeah, you're completely.
Rain doesn't like this at all. She's staying back.
Oh, especially being a shadow mage.
And Jinseem's going to take a defensive position also.
Here's the difference. If it was in darkness, you could see, but you're blinded. Yeah, because you can see 10 feet per level in total darkness.
Yeah, you got dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah. What did she do?
She's just defensive.
Okay. Alrighty. They get no action as I finally won initiative, and that one missed. She damaged one pretty seriously. The other one we roll for a nit. There's no room to put them in, but they'll be next to each other.
Initiative? Me?
A nit. Finally. Group of nits. We're 1 2 by if anyone
6.
needs it. You got it. So. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Tombstone? So, nerd, what's your first name, man? I'm sorry I don't remember it, but I know I've seen a lot of your stuff on your website. I've been on there, and you got you do a lot of publications. It's good to see. And right in my, I knew it was right in Gloucester County. It's pretty cool. I think you've gone to Tony. I think you've gone to Greyhawk Con and not Greyhawk. Gen Con a lot, and you've maybe even been to Gary Con, I think. I know you've done Gen Con, I believe. Give me the duelist first. Right? 4 attacks. Unblinded. Not out of the box.
It's a creaky door around here somewhere.
Out of the box.
It needed to be oiled many times.
What's up, Tombstone?
It might have just been oil.
Okay, so I rolled a 19, and I'm making that a crit.
All right, so you're using a special hero point from the audience and making that a critical hit in your first swing. That will put you out of specials.
That was
No, you have 2. Yeah, I can't read my own handwriting. Roll again. It's your first swing.
You need another pair of glasses, Jay.
12.
It's
Is
not
it
as
hit?
up close. Roll. Yeah, secondary. They're on class 3 because you're not blind. Roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Guess they can avoid you better.
10 is a miss, right? Oh, no, that hits too. It's on the fence.
Misses.
18.
That hits. All right, so roll a crit.
Roll the crit.
So I got it all the pluses calculated already.
So, Canadian, where are you up there? We don't need a town. Which
Alberta,
53,
I believe.
Big Al.
Believe Alberta.
53?
Mm-hmm.
Edged?
Edged.
Believe out, yeah.
Double.
All right. That 3 die 8, 3 die 8. No, 2 die 8.
2 die 8.
2 die 6 plus 16. No, 14. 2 die 8, 2 die 6 plus 14. Nice. Nice.
Uh, 21.
You rolled 7 on those 3 dice?
Yeah.
Well
Okay.
done, Tom.
That's all right. That's not bad. Minus Samantha?
-4, right?
Minus 4. Armor class 1 minus 4.
Okay.
You need base 17.
All right. So.
Oh, I see. Is a big silhouette of a
Wait,
frog.
did you take the 4 out of that?
Yeah. 17 armor class 1.
Okay.
When you're blind, they're 1 armor class. When you're not, they're armor class 3. I know.
Well, I've never even heard
so
of that.
-4 to hit, so I'm like +1 to hit. 16.
I've never heard of Dreamation. Where's that one at?
You want to,
No.
No? Okay. Fion. She attacks the one she attacked last round. Misses
Theon
2.
Greyjoy.
Yeah, that's Theon, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Desmond.
Where's it at in Jersey? I've never heard of that one.
You need. You ready? With your minuses, you need an 18 on the dice. Roll. On the dice, you need an 18 to hit. It's in North Jersey, I believe.
Huh.
You know, goes there. Oh my God. The one.
Yeah, can I smite?
Not the Grow Dog. Greyhawk Rodnard. Goes.
Jay's your
That's the one I think of.
here.
You want to smite? You got to hit.
Yeah, I
You
know.
you want to burn one of them? You can do that. You want to say if you hit, you use your smite evil?
Yeah.
Okay. You already used 1 today. Remember outside. So this is your second one.
Right.
Okay. You need an 18 on the dice.
7.
It's my chaos.
Smite chaos.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I think it's up in North Jersey, and I know I'm almost positive that Grognard goes. All right, the other 4 who can't really get through at all, and they're all blinded, so it kind of limited the fight here. Swing. Miss. On Fion, that one
Who's
fumbles.
fighting down there with me?
The unblinded duelist.
Right. What's his armor class? Is it bad?
Against these two, because they have no weapons.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I have 1 hit. Desmond got hit. It's no special effects at this point.
Oh, it's in Morristown.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's up off where it splits. That road splits up there. You go, yeah. I'm positive he goes there because he lives right near there. So 5 points. 5 points of damage, Desmond. Down to 33.
Oh boy.
Shame it's not in Morristown. That would be better.
There's no cons around here.
Yeah, as in Town of the Moors. Moorstown.
Not anymore.
There's virtuals, but that's it.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It is now because you can't do the ones in person.
But I like to look at the stuff.
The HGMS got canceled, and that was the one in King of Prussia
The historic.
that Steve and I went to last year, and that was awesome. Of all this, you want to see stuff? That's where you want to go.
Yeah, well, that's.
War
I want to see the terrain vendors and
The war gamers are great on terrain. You should see the setups.
that's the stuff I want to see.
Yeah. So give me a new round, please,
What's up, Bill?
Whose knit is it now?
Bill.
Bill actually has dice that win now.
4.
3.
Alright, Samantha, Jay, is parrying and taunting.
Okay.
She's calling out a watch tree worshiper. Watch tree sucks!
Roll your attacks, please.
Then she's parrying, alright?
Yep. The blinding is really the worst thing of these. Hey, there's some living things down here.
$11. 6.
1 hit. Die 8 plus 6.
11.
Killed it.
Perfect.
Did I taunt it?
You did successfully, too.
Do you guys use NPWs? Don't know what an NPW.
It's NWP.
NWP.
I have no way. Don't.
No idea.
I don't know what that one either. Maybe we're too old school. I'm sorry. This game is 40, and is it 40?
Oh, non-weapon proficiencies.
Yes, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
No, but no, not really. We don't do brewing and climbing and all those. No.
But we have the Maester.
Yeah, but that's not really. That's a specific.
Yeah, we turned them into a special class that Bill did based on Game of Thrones. It's called the Maester. Roll your attack, please, Desmond. So people can have abilities if they want to do side things like armory or whatever. We have no problem with that, but they're really not integral as far as how many you get in the game. What'd you roll?
All right, 16 I hit.
No, you didn't. You're blind. Remember the
that's
minuses.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
And Fion missed as well. There's no room. There's no way to cast spells. This group again, not.
Yeah, you're right. No,
Was it 18,
dancing
Jay?
rogues who play
Jay said it was
cards
18?
and fix cards.
It was 18?
Yeah, 18 on the dice. Yeah. All right, I'll do my 2 attacks. The blindness is not going away, by the way, everyone. I rolled a 7 and a 6. The Blindheims are terrible fighters, and they both missed. Roll again for a nit. Go ahead, Bill.
What causes the blindness again?
The beams out of their eyes.
Not so good this time.
It's like sunlight hitting you. Like,
They're 1,000 lumen apiece.
roll 1. 2 attacks. Fion.
Ah,
It would have to be magic, realistically, because physiologically there's no way that an animal could produce or any kind of...
Probably
creature produce
kind
that
of.
kind of light.
The duelist who's not blind.
Just,
Are you going to run?
my kid likes
Yes.
watching
I'm just going to put you back here.
all the Rainbow Six game stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the guys in Rainbow Six has a shield that he carries. You know, it's a police.
And it puts out like 10 million lumen.
Well, somebody built his shield, and it does
Or your attack.
1,600 lumen. Considering the sun, it on an average day is 1,200 lumen.
Is it 2 or 6?
It's like
2 or 4.
Someone he sets off the shield is like blinding. you can't look at it.
That's pretty cool.
Warrior attack, please.
Sarah, I'm just gonna walk.
My
back.
blind attack,
Gonna
Jay.
walk back carefully.
Yeah. Because the duelist went.
Yep, I can't go.
Missed. All right. We got the 2 attacks again. And, I won that round and miss. So, Thomas, it's you. That's, these things are really an annoyance factor as far as what they can do once the
And you
blindness.
never used them.
Never used them. Maybe this is why.
Critical hit, baby. Critical.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well,
And a 16 and another hit.
You're a
roll the crit.
god.
You ready, Big Al?
I'm all ready.
Yes. My favorite number, 66. Oh no, that's a lie. 96.
96?
Mhm.
Double.
I'd love to see pictures of the table. If you got 100 and some hours in the setup.
Yeah, man. We're gonna. Thanks. I'll scan the room real quick after this
2d8,
fight.
2d6? No.
Was it just double?
Just double.
2 die 8 and a die 6 plus 10. Right.
What's your stream site?
23, Jay.
I think 23. I think he's on. I think you're YouTube, aren't you? More of a YouTuber. Yeah. Nerd, you're more of a YouTuber, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. No, roll for it, Tom, as Bill lost it. And so we got damage there, and
6.
you got it. So you can duelist as she says to Desmond, back out. You're just causing. You're gonna
get hurt.
You're gonna hurt me.
Is it under nerd? Is
No
it
doubt,
under the
yeah.
same name?
It is definitely. Warrior attack. Four attacks. Yep.
All right, you ready, sir?
Ready, man.
All right. 2.
Miss,
A
second.
miss. 14.
Hit.
Is a hit.
Third. Unblinded helps.
19.
Hits.
And
Yep. No, don't do it. DM help.
13. Another hit.
That hits. It's dead. It's dead.
Okay.
Blah. Fion's is about to bolt as it realizes the other one goes, and she hits it, and she needs 7 points, and she did 8. So they all drop. All right. So the Blindheims are no more, but your group is severely hampered with everyone blinded right now except for 2. So, all right, real quick.
Seems like it's time to leave then.
Yeah. So there you go. We're gonna do Bill's crafting wall. Oh, don't want to see ugly moke there. That's the Bill craft wall. Go down and around. All right, I got some Elmores up. Some Elmores. And we got all that all the way down, all the figures all the way down right on that side. And then you come back here. Got my books. These are all the usable books. And we got just all the plastics and figures. I need to pull reference books all the way down to Miniature Building Authority, one of our sponsors. A lot of Bill's crafts in there, right? And then some other crafts on there. My son plays around with that, and a lot of my overlay maps are on the floor because I have nowhere else to put them. And there you go. So, and the table to 8
What
by
about
8.
that? Did you share that?
Yeah, I mean that was from the fundraiser 2 years ago. Only time we used that. That's an early Bill craft, right? Bill,
Yeah, a couple years ago.
a couple years ago. By the way, we have the topic for the new for this year's fundraiser.
Yeah, those are wood shelves. They're IKEA Billy.
They're Billy bookcases. In fact, I went to get more because I need more of the halved ones, and I can't get them. They're out of stock in the Philly store, and they're out of stock in the King of Prussia store. Both are, I'm sorry, Conshohocken. Both of them are out of stock. I can't even get them now. I need 2 I need to continue with that wall. We're running out of space. So, yeah, dude, it's big. It's big. We got plenty of room. All right, so what do you do?
We're gonna sit and wait till our vision comes back.
How long?
as long as it takes. We can't fight all blind. That's ridiculous.
We can't. Yeah, we can't see going forward. We're having one character we can see.
Two.
What would remove that, Jay? Besides a
Pure blindness.
There's some other
besides
things.
that.
We don't have it. We don't have the wherewithal to cure 8 people or 6 people blindness. So we sit and wait. The two vision people can sit around and guard the passageways, looking for anything coming. Sam will get up in front of them and just let me know. So put Sam not that far down. We'll go back into the corner. Back around that way, yeah. Let everybody sit in there. The 2 blind people right behind me, or 2 vision people right behind me, and I'll...
Behind you? No.
No, I'll be in front because I can...
Yeah, I understand. I'm not cramming everyone down in that hallway, though.
No,
I'm just not going to do
we got
that.
3 hallways they can go down. Just spread them behind me.
Okay.
I'll just be the defense.
No problem.
Just let me know if something's coming.
You're going to attempt to wait this out.
I don't have a choice.
Hmm?
And if it takes more than 2 turns, we leave.
Yeah, we can't go on and fight blind. We can't because there's no way we can do it.
So we wait 2 turns. If it's that, we
2 turns?
Yeah.
You're still all blind.
and then we head out. We gotta assume it's permanent at this point. You guys agree?
How long has
Both
it
my
been?
characters are blind,
Both my
so
characters are blind.
How long has it been?
2 turns.
2 turns.
I say we leave.
Are we going to tie a rope to each other?
Yeah. Put a hand on the shoulder as you walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Fian says, we got a mission here. We got to finish it.
No, that's ridiculous. Go ahead and finish it yourself.
Who says that?
What? Jensine. She's like, that's ridiculous. We can't fight. We can't see. It's not. We've been damaged. We have to go back. We'll regroup and we'll come back looking for it. We will have to get out of here, though. I don't want anything randomly coming up on us. We have to get into a defensive position. That makes sense.
It absolutely does.
So we leave. Head up the stairs.
Okay.
Ray totally agrees. I can't see. I'm a thief. I'm
Yeah.
nothing I can do.
Fair enough.
All right.
Heading outside.
Start heading home.
If you want to do that, you're more than welcome to.
Do we have a choice? My exaltation won't cure blindness, will it?
I have no idea.
No.
You sure?
I'll look it up again. It does like nausea and disease and that kind of stuff.
So basically our retinas got fried. That's the problem, huh?
If only we had Tom there. Tom would have had his sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, Bill?
It can remove the effects: sleep, fear, unconscious, intoxication, illness, feeble-mindedness. Doesn't say deafness. Doesn't say blindness.
You're outside on the mound.
It's charmed, fatigue, panic.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Base spells left on there. Do you have anything to fix that?
Yeah, it was Dragons. It wasn't a frog. It was a Blindheim. Good to see you. And Dragons in the Dining Room has a highlighted stream
I got nothing.
tomorrow morning or tomorrow early afternoon.
So, what do the people see? Is there anything here to anything contesting us out here?
Nope. Everything is still dead out there. There's a dead Jan and a dead sand giant to your left.
All right.
There's all the dead ghouls and ghasts that you dealt with. And there's another dead sand giant between the other 2 sarcophagi. There's nothing moving out here.
Jensine says the probability is exceptionally low, but do you want me to test the potions to see if anything takes my blindness away?
It's a possibility.
Whoever's got the best poison save in the group.
That is blind.
I was going to get that too if my son dresses up.
7.
If you by far the best poison.
Anybody got a better poison save, Tom, in your character?
Maybe.
7?
I'm not even.
Fion's close, but it doesn't have 7.
I'm not even in the ballpark.
She's a priest.
11 on both.
All right, so I'll test the potion, see if it takes my blindness away. Potion number 1.
I'll go skip. See if you see some light.
Yeah, see if I see less blindness.
Dun, 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 dun. Number 1.
I feel strong.
You feel like it's gonna remove damage on you.
Is this what Tim would always put like 7/8 of a potion because like?
No, invisibility works that way.
Yeah, invisibility's the only way.
Invisibility-
Water breathing.
Oh, yeah, it does it partially and stuff. So
So if you take 7, instead of lasting invisibility, what, 6 to 8? Or
Thank you,
4
Canadian.
4 to 24 rounds.
oh, you know what?
One, it just gives you a brief invisibility.
I gotta add Nerve Balchery and Dragons now to the list here for the
I'll try the second one, Jay.
second one. You get an inkling that if you take the second one, it may remove blindness and a lot of other effects.
Restoration.
Well, lesser.
Lesser restoration. Alright, test the third one.
Third one, you want to do everything a lot faster.
So haste,
Haste.
speed,
Speed potion.
and then the fourth one.
Same as the second one.
So we have 2 restorations. So we get 2 people unblind. That's still not enough.
What if 2 people split one?
No, won't work then.
Remember, we have the. There we go. Adding you to the sub list. So
Alright, so 2 won't help us.
subs don't need to be on, but the general one you do.
Let's start heading out.
You're out already.
Let's start heading home. We can't go home with 2.
Fiona goes, we're all gonna go home blind and us 2 leading you? That's ridiculous.
No, what's your game plan then?
Could be X amount of
I'll
time.
tell you what, 6 of us stay out. You 2 go down and finish the adventure.
You,
He says,
you're both you and your brother.
that's Samantha. Jensine saying this.
Oh, Justine. I was gonna say you and your brother, Knights of York, are talking like this.
No, Jensine is. But
Yeah.
Samantha agrees. She's like, we're just asking to get killed down there. We can't see what we're fighting. There's only 2 of us that can see, possibly 4. What are the other 4 going to do? Jensine with her bow is going to be useless. So, I say we start heading home. If it comes off in a day, then we come back. I'll tell you what, why don't we camp out here for a day and we'll see what happens.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever went in there, we'll have found.
It's not going to come out this way, right?
Sure.
Well, if it's another Jin or a Jan or one of those things, it doesn't have to come back out. It'll fly out, it'll be invisible, or it'll, with somebody else, it'll teleport out.
Get you guys all snake bitten from some lousy blindheims. That's unbelievable.
Well, our saves are 15s. You're going to end up blinding the whole party. So what do you guys want to do?
That's why you.
Jensine says that it's silly for us to try to adventure blind. That's just dumb. We won't see traps. We won't see. Our thief is blind. We can't fight. Well, impossible to hit.
Malcolm says, I can't in good conscience leave.
Sam says we don't have to leave, but I don't think we can go through it. I think it's foolhardy.
So, what does the duelist say? Who the duelist is unblinded and is slaughtering everything right now. So, what's he say?
He doesn't want to go.
Halkus.
Desmond's on the fence, man. He's not sure. He wants to stay, man, but he's feeling pretty insecure right now.
Being blind really sucks, doesn't it?
Yep.
You can cure 2 of them.
Okay. I don't have any potions or anything that'll help. No spells.
This priestess
Extra healing help?
the priestess at Tritharion says the following: we fought all the undead outside, right? That belongs here in this the Gravemoor. The sand giants and the Jan do not belong here.
Correct. So
I can't leave.
So Sam says I fought the sand giant and the djinn, and they almost killed me when I could see. How do you think it's going to do if I can't see? And I've got the best armor here.
Well, Jensine doesn't have the best armor here.
No, Sam does. Sam says that.
Yes. Well,
Sam says she fought
we got
them.
2 potions. You take one of them.
Okay, so we'll send 4 down. The rest of the staff here.
I don't care what the other 4 do. Yes, she says.
Is she blind or no?
No, her and the duelist are not blind. Everyone else is blinded. Everyone else failed their save. This is a good argument here.
Do you think 4 of us can finish the adventure?
We never know. At any time, the person can just say, "I can see. I can see."
Right, and they get
So what 2 people unblind it would be in our best interest?
the duelist right now is unblind, and who's unblind for you, Jay?
The priestess of Tritharion.
The priest of Tritharion. All right, so I think that if you were going to unblind anybody in here, it would probably be one of mine, just so we could play, and one of Bill's. It
Absolutely.
would probably be the 2 Knights of York.
That's what I agree on
I
100%.
couldn't agree more. Because I know that before I know what Desmond will see again.
So.
Okay.
I think we'll both take a potion.
So both Knights of York?
Yeah.
Probably the best bet. Take both those lesser restorations that you had
Yep.
And guess what?
out of the party treasure.
You see.
You are unblinded from them.
So before you guys go down,
Fion.
Jensine will cast 2 spells,
Okay.
2 cure lights. If it's rotten combat, they should be better than normal. So
Well, also, yeah, you don't need to.
I'll just cast them on whoever of those 4 are off the most.
Of those 4.
Of those 4, right?
Well, you probably want to give Samantha the main tank. She's off. Remember, she still has an endurance spell on. So you want to take that?
Yeah, whoever's off the most.
You got 9 back. You're at 49. 8 back. You're at 49. And definitely the duelist, right?
Yep.
7 back. You're 51.
All right. And then the other ones will stay
I'm
out
at
here.
50.
Tabitha says I'm going
I'm at
down. I'm
51.
blinded, but I'm going down. I'm not in good conscience leaving the rest of my party. I will go. She
You said
says
I'm
the fighter
51?
mage. What's that? 51. Yeah.
That was okay.
She has left the detect magic and 3 magic missiles, which she can't use to target. But
Right. So you're useless.
she says, "No, I'm not.
Backup fighters.
Yeah, I can still fight." She says, "Not well, but I can still fight." And she says, "I'll go down. I'm not going to leave them. I'm not going to leave my group. I just won't, you know."
Rain says, I'll just bump into walls.
I mean, who's going to?
Jensine should always fire randomly. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, she's
Perfect.
She can't pick locks. She can't find traps, and she can't backstab. She can't cast spells on anybody. So she is
Sims said that at the exact same time. It happens. 2.
How many hit points does Jensine have?
Well, you didn't heal yourself. You're off 14.
So what am I down to?
33.
33.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to do something.
Okay.
The 2 main. So we have 3 main fighters now, right? The duelist and 2 knights.
Yeah, because the priest is she's not very good.
Who's got the worst armor class of those 3?
The duelist.
Yeah, 2.
All right.
Remember, it's 0 against weapons.
Yeah, Jensine's gonna cast a spell
Right.
on him.
What's that?
Shield other.
That's good. Remember, you got to be within ordinary effect.
So she's gonna. So Jensine will go down now,
Okay, so you're gonna.
just to absorb damage.
That's fine. I mean, that's perfect, isn't it? So you cast shield other on Halkus.
And she's gonna ask to keep the potion of healing with her.
Yeah,
Healing now.
makes sense to heal up.
You guys
Wait,
okay?
all right, so wait, you cast shield other.
Yes.
Fionn gives you her potion of healing to hold as well. She says, "If you don't use that one, I'd like it back. But if not, she'll give you that as well, because that way you can absorb
I'll
half.
use it in desperation.
You can absorb half the damage. So that drops his armor class 1 spot, +1 on his frontal saves. So now when it gets weapons, he's -1 instead of 1. So and you take half damage. Okay,
You're welcome.
it's good.
Thank you very much.
Anyone not going down?
Well, now both mine are gone down. So
Okay.
take potion, they can see, right?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely. Okay. I moved those fingers for nothing.
Jensine, Jay,
Yes, I'm listening.
will, since she's probably not going to fight, she's gonna give Samantha her +1 longbow, just in case
Does she use the longbow?
she can use any bow. The coolest. I have bracers of archery.
Oh, cool.
The coolest,
That'll do it, based on archery. You're
Halkus, the
proficient
coolest
with
of the duelists.
that. Are you are you proficient with any of those to begin
Longbow.
with? Doesn't it? And that gives you +8 in damage then.
Yeah, +5, +4 with a
All right, there you go.
longbow.
Beautiful.
So now I'm +6, +5.
All right, so we got 4 in the party that are.
That's it, quick, short.
Right.
Jensine also says, does everybody have a magic weapon?
So I'm going to say all this arguing stuff is taking about an hour of all this discussing and doing and all that back and forth, getting everyone in, get everyone out. That's 6 turns. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Does
Too cool. The duel. I
does
mean,
Desmond see any better yet?
nope, not yet.
So,
You're like, oh.
Jensine also says to, who's the, to your character, Bill, what's the brother's name? Malcolm? Says to Malcolm, when you get in there, when you see it's time, let me know for any kind of like main battle, and I'll cast prayer.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Just give me, I won't be able to see, so you gotta tell me when it happens.
So the back 4 are blinded, and they're basically got a hand on each other moving. Is that the way we're going to do it? I got you as the first one in the row because you got to cast those spells, right?
Right into the picture.
All right, Samantha's first. I got the order of Samantha, then the duelist, then Malcolm, then Fionn. Is that good
Yeah.
for now? Okay, and then the individuals that are all okay.
All right, so as you're going, how long does protection from evil last? Is it 1 turn per level?
No, it's like 4 or 5 rounds, 3 rounds per level.
Okay.
Too cool for the duel. Awesome. Thank you all for wow, we got a lot of viewers tonight. Thank you. The challenges of being good. Fionn's all excited because she's so close to going up, and she'll be an apprentice in the Order of Ulick. She'll be 6th. She's so excited. Nightstick for
My Inquisitor's real close.
you're neutral though. Plus you're only 4th. You go up to 5th. Yeah,
Yes.
you're a neutral Inquisitor,
You can join a real organization like the Ulick Pathfinders.
or the Fighters of the Light. You don't want to do
No,
that.
he's not a Fultian, is he?
Who's your deity?
Come on, man.
Saint
Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Saint Cuthbert. All right.
Definitely would not join the Fighters of the Light.
No, they don't like each other.
But Halkus is a Tritherian.
So you get about halfway down this hallway. I mean, this corridor, and you didn't really know. I guess because of the blindness, panic, you didn't really attempt to check down at all down the hall. But you hear noise echoing down, like, and it sounds
Like?
searching, stuff getting moved. I mean, it's hard to explain, but you hear an echoing of it all the way down.
Okay.
Right? Continuing downward,
Yep.
human in the lead. Well, I guess that's the way it's got to be.
You want your tank up front. When I see you moving the camera, I cast defensive spells now.
Thought you were out of defensive spells.
I am never out of defensive spells. I am a Wayne character.
Yeah.
I have stone skin still,
Yeah, no, you're not a mage.
and I have it on a ring.
I got a funny Tim story, but I'll save it.
And I got elixirs of life.
Sheets?
Yeah. I got a real funny story. In preparation for Saturday night.
Let's hear it.
I want to wait because you'll see shortly why.
Malcolm turns around and says, "We're getting ready to go into a really big room."
I didn't know that.
Because you can hear the echoing in the
Because
kit.
I can see it
Okay.
in front of me.
So as soon as before we open that door, Jay, I'm going to cast protection from evil on myself.
Oh, is there a door? Or is it? No, it's open, right?
It's open.
Yeah.
Samantha?
Oh, it's open. Okay. Yeah.
Semantic has protection from evil. Got it. No problem. That works. And it lasts 12 rounds.
So
How long
it's
does Carklow last? Is that one round per
one
level?
round per level.
Yeah.
Malcolm also casts Protection from Evil.
All right, so both knights cast protection from evil on themselves. So Malcolm's been diseased and blinded in this.
Yep.
Both. Okay.
He's got problems.
Well, you see something there, Samantha, barely on the edge of your light, but the room is actually phosphorescently lit, so you
So
see
we see the whole room.
fairly well. Yeah, but you see something like just.
What is that? I can't see from here. What is it?
It looks like something in armor, but made out of rocks.
Is it another sand giant?
No.
It's some type of elemental creature. An armored elemental.
It's an undead stone golem.
An undead vampiric
Yeah.
Furiendian.
No orcs, none of that here because we got. They're on the trail of a special individual, an ex-apprentice of Alamazad the Wise, from the Circle of Eight. Roll for a nit, please.
I got it, sir.
Don't fail us, Thomas.
6 again.
You got it too. You're first, Samantha.
I go engage.
You run in, which this is what I'm gonna.
Hit trap.
Nope.
Oh,
Why would they? This is not someone's. This is not someone's lair.
not her.
Right.
Jensina's.
Yeah, Jensine, you're casting prayer, right? You're praying the whole group.
Yep.
No extension, right?
I can't. No.
All right, so that lasts 1 round per level, so
I have
that's
that ability.
He
5 rounds.
He went off instead of studying elemental magic. He started delving into necromancy, and he found Abi Dalzum's writings and got sucked in.
This is a whole story for Virtual GreyhawkCon for Saturday when Luke Gygax and Eric Mona play. This is part of the whole. This is the 2-week prelude. This is the second week of it, and so the story.
Actually, you know what, Jay?
Greyhawk Mike Bridges helped me with develop the
She
story.
moves in and fires on it. Can she move 10 and fire?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Absolutely. I've got this great bow now. I gotta give it a whirl, right?
Oh.
I'm gonna use masterwork arrows.
Okay,
Fumble, weapon broke.
that would be awesome. So yes,
Plus 7 to hit. I gotta
yes,
take a shot. Gotta
this
take a
is
shot,
going to be a
right?
cool story. And Anna needs to know though.
Critical.
No way, really?
Bill.
Critical.
And 12 and plus.
It bounce off.
They both bounce off?
Yep.
It's from a +1 weapon. It shouldn't do that.
No, what's
Any of your Harrier archer.
what was your yes? What was your arrows?
Masterwork. Silver.
Does-
Silver should work. It's from Earth.
No.
Absolutely.
Duelist. You gonna go in and run in toward engage?
Yeah.
When you get
You
here,
seem scared?
you get further.
When he looks in, at the moment he walked in, before he proceeded the whole distance, what was his perception? Was he like, whoa?
What? Yeah, we're seeing this. It looks like those WoW things in that one zone. Remember they're floating. You know. Yeah. You know. When you get here, you're like, uh-oh, because you see there's another one over here and there's another one over here. All right? Because when you come in further.
Mom.
There's one.
Oh, with a prayer that hits, Jay. Because they're magical.
No.
That prayer does that.
Simultaneous. The prayer hasn't only
Oh,
goes
wait
to
a
the
second. They
second.
were arrows that Jensine enhanced to hit +1.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, she
Sorry.
gave, of course she would give
You
it
can't
away.
give that. You can't. So this is what you got so far. All right. Are you going to run toward that one? That looks like out of. This one looks like it's kind of out of air. This one made out of fire. And you hear noise behind these big stalagmites over there.
So wait, 1 out of fire, 1 out of air, 1 out of dirt, and now we have probably 1 out of water somewhere.
Are you making that assumption?
Yes. I am
You're brilliant.
extrapolating data.
Do you want to stay on the Earth one, or do you want to try and move past it? Because you got movement rate.
I'm going to stay there.
Okay. Do you engage it?
Yeah.
So that's what they're supposed to look like.
Malcolm.
They're floating rocks and stuff.
Oh.
So it's an elemental creature. Malcolm will he will Go in and go to the left.
So, this way.
Yes.
Moving rate's 9.
12.
Would you? All right. So you want to continue moving?
No.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna get to a position and let them engage.
Right there.
Brace for
Got it.
charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Good move.
Yeah, right short pit trap.
Well, I don't want to go any further than have a mage on the other side hitting with fireball or lightning ball.
If Fionn was blinded, she'd do the shield elder as well. She's fighting. She's not going to do it. She'll hold off because she has that spell as well. She's going to go in and help and try and see if we can get something down.
Little double team.
Now the rest of the group is blind. You can't. You move. So they only move forward 10 because they're staying in a conga line, and also you cast prayer. So so those 4 are still back. The blind crew. All right. After all this movement, that is 7 turns. 7. I'll even give you an extra turn. It's 8 because I'm being nice. Okay. Engage here, doesn't move. This one comes forward. You hear... Anyone speak back Lunish?
No.
You hear back... I don't know. You hear back Lunish voice. Malcolm, back here. Okay, you can see behind the stalagmites here. You hear back Lunish. So you're like, it's obviously back Lunish, but you don't understand what it is.
Right.
Okay. All right. That one, the air one, these are archons. They're lesser archons, obviously. They're not full archons at your level. So, okay, isn't it? We got some engagements.
They're large.
6 again, 3rd time in a row.
Lessers, graders, yes, not these.
Yeah, no, the figures are big.
Yeah, not really. 7 foot tall is man size still.
No, it isn't. We make anybody over 7 foot that takes large.
You got it.
Over
7.
I want to get
Over 7.
Shaquille
What's up, Mark?
large.
Mark, is your game full? Because we kind of recommend someone to play in your game. I think you have 1 spot open, which is cool, and you're against the Giants. All right, Fionn, let me do the. She'll go first. The Earth, they're all on class 2. Okay. Fionn swings. Uses no, I'm not going to use it here. Point misses. Go ahead, duelist. All right, so 4th level, 5th level duelist need 12s. 4th level fighters need 14s. This is across the board on armor class 2. Clerics need 16s, and thieves need
Armor class 2.
armor class 2. They are all of them.
remember the prayer.
Yeah, everyone's +1 hit and damage.
4th level fighters need 16s, not 14s.
Oh,
16s. 5th levels need 14s.
all right.
You got prayers. Roll them up. Plus 5 on each.
10, so
Miss.
14. Miss. What did I?
You're your 5th level.
Just
you
made it.
hit. You need 14. Roll damage. Secondary hand. 1d6 plus 5, counting the prayer.
Max.
Yeah, an homage. That's okay, man.
11.
That's all right. An homage is good. Hey, I'm glad you got so many sign-ups so quickly in that, because I know you just posted it. That was awesome. Go ahead there, Malcolm.
1 attack.
Longsword, right? +6, +8. No, +7, +9 now. Dang.
9.
If you had
7
waited, all
hits.
those spells would have gone off. Plus, it would have been bad. Roll it up.
12 points.
Let's get them floorboards fixed.
That's the
Jay.
Fire Archon. Go ahead, Samantha.
I'll engage the other one.
I'm going to mine it after we're done.
You go ahead after. You could do that. You go after the air one.
And wow, if you would kill the elemental creatures,
All
you
right.
could mine them for
The gang of. I'm gonna call it the gang of
blind
4.
boys.
The gang of 4.
Move forward
we,
10.
we hold hands.
Move forward into the room. We can move forward more than 10. Now no spells being
All right, so I'm gonna put you all here.
Well, you know what? We're going to, just in case, Rain's like, "Nah, you know what? I don't want to be targeted. So she's going to use Obscure Shadow and her last.
And you disconnect from them. You can see. Your blindness, it's fuzzy, but you can see now. The other 3 can't with duration. After 8 turns, Rain gets her vision back.
and she's invisible.
All right.
Well, for all.
So the one in the back got her vision back, and this is where you all are right now currently. All right. So the round ends.
This has just like been a zero interest football season for me this year.
Of course, they're terrible.
I
and
couldn't even
everything.
tell you what's going on. I don't even watch most pro sports anymore. I just
I
don't
do.
have time. I don't have time.
I haven't had time the last 2 weeks. So and the baseball's ended so badly.
Doesn't matter. Every so far I've had soccer every Eagles game. So it doesn't
So do
matter.
I.
What'd you think of that Birds tie?
It doesn't matter.
They're terrible. They're not a good team. They're going to go at best 5-10-1 this year.
Well, we'll see who they get to play and if anybody's healthy. So how many guys on the
17.
Tampa Bay have?
What's that? No, it's Nashville. Have COVID.
Yeah, but we're not playing COVID. They're playing
Nashville.
They're playing San Fran.
The Nashville.
gonna say
I'm saying the
6-9
Nashville
or
game
what?
got canceled
Right.
completely. All right, so here we go. The Earth Archon attacks the Duelist. Now it has a weapon, so that helps. So you're now -1 armor class. 7 hit die, -1 armor class. Here we go. -1 to hit because of the prayer, so that's pretty good. 1 swing, a 12. Misses. Engage there. Fire. Lesser Fire Archon. 2 attacks.
Something's not right in there.
All right.
I'll say.
This one attacks twice. You have protection. They're not evil. So
Yeah.
they're summoned. So, but you do have the prayer on -1 to hit. Swing. 5 miss. 4 miss. You're right. I'm not a good. Coming from behind the stalagmites.
What is it? I can't see over there. It's the water one.
Yeah.
Somebody keep on so it goes by.
I just printed this blacksmith shop,
Nice.
and what I'm doing with is I'm going to have a big platform, like not big, like 16 by 16. And
Plus, we got the toll booth coming too.
Blacksmith is a one shop. I'm going to have a barn.
No, all right. So we don't.
Corral fence.
We
around
do
it.
not use weapon speed or casting speed
And I'll
because
put lights on it in the corners so it matches up with the inn, and we'll have
if you
a little-
Cool.
using this, the rounds stretch out so far. We use group initiative and we segment it to each side. It's just the way we've done it for the last 40 years. Because if I were to do weapon speed and casting time speed and all that, plus individual initiative, this fight would take how long per round? Triple. It would take a Tim round, right? An hour for each round. Just calculating who going and stuff. So we do it. We do a segmented initiative. It works with miniatures especially well too. So new round. Okay, we got 3 engagements, right?
So that's the barn.
Hold
That's
on.
pretty cool. I saw it.
That barn piece over there
Dose.
is
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I got
6.
this whole farm. I've already bought the 3.
And we've been doing this before we were streaming. So
Awesome.
Earth Elemental.
Like 36 years before.
Yeah. This is year 40 of the campaign, so this is adventure number 890, session sitting, we don't know, 2650 or something like that. Air Elemental, the Air Archon, they all have special effects that can happen.
Oh, Greyhawk Mike's on. Hey, Mike.
Greyhawk Mike is playing in the All-Star game now. It's Gary.
Oh, because Jason, right?
No, because Gary Julian may not be able to make it.
Oh, that's a shame.
So he's
Good
taking.
for Mike.
Yeah, he's taking. If Gary it does make it, Mike is playing his squire, Joseph Koser.
Just playing a
Joey
squire.
Koser.
Playing a squire as opposed to his fender.
Mike asked if I could make a hockey goon name up, and I did.
Joey
Eight.
Koser.
That was Mike's idea.
Right, he was Detroit, right?
Yes.
He was on the grind line, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. He got it, Mike. That was Mike's idea.
In the 90s.
The Air Archon hit
Samantha?
damage.
K-O-C-U-R.
-1.
Koser.
That's how it's spelled. 7
-1.
points. Yeah, 7 instead of 8. Squire Joseph Koser. But and if he plays the Priest of Benedor instead, I will NPC that as a henchman. So either way, it'll have a 7th character. And
We need a Stu Grimson,
that would have been a good one too.
the Reaper.
The Grim Reaper himself. 2 swings on Malcolm. Armor class of -1. -1 to hit. I hit exactly with a 1. I said, how about Robert Probert? And he wanted Joseph Koser. Sounded more
Joey Koser's at least still alive.
Yeah. 4 points. 4 points damage with that hit from the fire on Malcolm.
Where did he end up in? Chicago after that, right?
Probert was in Chicago for years. So, Garth Butch. We all hate the Red Wings. Yes, inside joke going back to the 90s.
Yeah, my engagement party picture. We're all sitting on the floor,
Oh.
and there's Sergei Fedorov like this with the cup.
I know, Game 4. Yeah, I know.
It was,
Game 4, 93.
98. 97.
97. Yeah, they got swept. The Flyers got swept by them. Bad goaltending, just bad all around. The Water Archon's moving. I'm going to show something at the end of the round, so just remind me. We're going to start with Malcolm first, as we got 4 Archons of all elements out.
Did the water element get taunted by Samantha? I taunted it as it went by.
Elementals are
I was going
untauntable,
to say,
but you're
you
gonna,
can't
yeah,
taunt that.
yeah, you're gonna try. You do.
You could attempt it, but
Yeah.
it won't work.
I said, you're really just glorified mud.
Oh, fumble! Bert, you rolled it. You have 2 specials.
Yeah, you know what? No, he's not.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you really want to take a. All right, go ahead, Samantha, on the Air Archon. Armor class
2
2.
attack round blown.
17 in pluses.
It happens.
Well, this plus 7. 10. Or
10 points.
13, I mean, sorry, 13.
All right. 4 attacks there, duelist.
Glad this.
Oh, Bishop with another massive. I'm going to hold them.
No.
No.
Give them to me.
No.
No.
I'm overriding that.
I have moderator powers here. Don't piss me off.
4 is a miss.
He cheered 1,000 again on last night, too.
5 is a miss.
Thanks, man. Thank you. 2 more specials.
14.
Yes, the story's going to develop shortly in a round or 2 here. Did you hit once?
1 die 8.
Oh, my gosh. 1 day plus 7.
They don't.
11.
The Red Wings do not belong in the Eastern Conference anyway.
Yeah, but they're in the Eastern time zone, so.
I know, but they don't belong here. They played in the West for so long. It never.
So did Chicago, and so did Toronto, and I mean they mixed them all around multiple times. What's the only Eastern time zone team in the Western Conference?
In the Western Conference.
One.
It was Dallas. No, not Dallas.
Nashville. Nashville's
Yeah.
on the Eastern time zone.
Yeah, it is. It's that part of Tennessee, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. It's the furthest east.
Yeah, it's definitely the first East.
Theon. Oh my.
Critical?
No. The worst. The reverse. Fumble!
Have any hero points?
No. 74.
Have a good
No
night,
specials. No, thanks, man.
First grip job, shield, second, same thing I rolled. Or weapon of 250.
She dropped her shield. Thank you, man. I'll reach out to you. Shieldless now. She's not gonna. It's normal shield. Rain. No, it's only 9:45.
Oh, it feels so much later.
Look, it's dark early and...
Oh, it's dark when I got
2 minutes a day, boys.
What?
Approximately 2 minutes a day. What's it like? 6:15 now? 6:30?
Yeah, I know.
It was pretty dark when I was on my way here.
was
So
off.
The most depressing is the end of December when it's like 4:30. That's rough.
She says she's moving silently. She'll get here.
I keep having visions of little LEDs in these.
You don't. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't. They're not painted by Bill. They're all plastics.
Someday.
They're old.
Oh my god!
They're old.
That's easily done.
They're old D&D. They're old D&D minis. I mean, those go back in the sets. Yeah, they're good to have. So
Especially now that I
the three
LEDs,
blinds
you can get the
they're
little
left.
packs of the flickering ones, 100 of them for $9.
Isn't
Did we
that
win
crazy?
initiative, Jay, or lose?
Is that what you used in your diorama?
Jay, did we win? or lose?
there's
Tom,
another
you
streamer-
lost. You lost. They lost in it.
that actually advertised him because that's what he used. Witchcraft for the tabletop.
This one goes by to the blind ones. The water archon goes to the 3 blind.
Tree blind mice. See how they run.
So, as the round ends,
Does anybody let us
There
know
you
what's
go.
coming?
Fi-
Sam yells back. She tried to taunt it.
yeah, well, and it goes by, Fion says, incoming. All right, I'm going to show you. This has been scrolling too. I'm trying to get it focused. You see a wizardly-looking gentleman, obviously of Baclunish origin, with a longsword that kind of it's immolated as well. All right, there you go. And you can see this, Malcolm. He's poking his head out here, and he yells something to the effect of, "Insolence, go away! I could swat you all down. Where do you were fools? Leave!"
You realize what's going to happen is Rain is going to critically hit backstab and stab him through the head.
I don't think so.
JC Nerd's question. I answered lots.
What's the? Oh my God! The route.
We couldn't even count them, nerd.
Yeah, we got like the 3-stage Ralparthas. Or by the way, Luke Gygax's figure is going to be Thomas Jr. for
Is that right?
for Smelf, son of Melf. Yep. Roll for it, please. Good, Alan.
Me?
Big
Yeah,
Al.
yeah. We got the 3. What do you
Five.
think about 500 Ralparthas?
I mean, like, and the majority of them are like probably from the 80s.
Oh yeah, 80s and 90s.
There's a lot of Ralpartha and
One.
old original D&D miniatures.
Grenadiers, Prince August,
Grenadier,
Mithrils.
All Guthrie's work, man.
Yeah, all the Guthries from the Reds, from the Grenadiers, and then Reaper's been sponsoring us for 14 months, so we got a ton of Reapers.
but we were buying Reaper.
We're buying Reaper before
most
that.
of the new stuff that we have, just about every miniature that's been bought in the last 20 years is either Reaper
Or old Ralpartha.
or Dark Sword.
Dark Swords, yeah, Dark Sword too. We like Dark Swords.
But probably
Some
since
Citadels
I've been-
peppered in there.
Not many, because
Peppered in there.
yeah, Citadels. Tim is big on the Citadel.
Yeah.
Citadels was using a lot of Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all. This whole squad here I built. That's all Citadel.
They're all
stuff.
Citadels.
They're all Citadels.
Yeah.
All the Legion troops are Citadel.
Yeah.
Some of them are good. I mean, I like Citadel.
The Lord Gazumba figure is an old 3-stage. Here, just grab them on the front
It's
shelf.
just not super.
All right, so we're gonna go first. Go ahead, Samantha.
Touch me inappropriately.
I will.
Tom.
19 and plus.
Oh,
is-
really?
You know what? I'm gonna bump that one up to a crit.
Even
You
my
make that a
wife doesn't
crit?
Say that.
Yeah.
Roll it up.
Secondary attack.
All you have to do is
Use it.
ask, Will.
I do ask her.
What do I need?
I can say the
15, is
answer.
that it?
Yeah, you need 4. Oh no, you need 16. You are
So she got an
you
iPad.
are a
4th level, but it's +1 because of the prayer. So I made it.
yeah.
Alright, so critical and a hit.
So there's the Lord Gazumba. That's a 3-stage
Rapier's
Partha.
missile and thrusting, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yes,
I rolled a.
that's the Lord Gazumba figure. Head of the order, you'll look.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, 3-stage.
Struck and head lose 1 to 6 points intelligence.
So it's double.
No, I think it loses intelligence.
Whoa, sorry.
No, don't worry about that.
Now it goes totally primal.
You can put them
freaks
back.
out.
They're all unpainted.
All this
We got a whole bunch of those. We unpainted ones, and then we got a couple that are painted of that. So
28. I'll take
When
it.
did I do this, man? In the late 80s?
did you paint it?
Yeah.
Gazumba? Oh my God. 20?
28.
28.
Critical. And a hit.
That's awesome. Air Archon, Lesser Air Archon, 28. Okay, go ahead, Malcolm.
Malcolm, back to
Remember this is when he gets turned to stone?
Yeah. I didn't realize you
And this is
painted that
his, yes,
figure.
and this is his evil alter ego.
Tom went online on eBay and found a whole bunch of those 3-stage ones to use. So that's awesome.
You hit?
Nice.
Do we have Large Soft's charge? Yes, in pieces, no box. Yes, we had the Lord Soft figure. Yeah.
Well, we had, but that's not from Lord Soft's charge.
Oh, I thought it was.
How much Dwarven Forge?
Of this?
Yeah. Now, double this?
No, look at that whole 10 times.
Right.
Yeah, all the room stuff. Go ahead. Go ahead, Fion rolls and misses. Go ahead, Duelist. Go ahead, Halkus. Yeah, so you three are all blinded, and you got an Archon on you, and then
so Gentian is going to cast a spell.
okay,
Withdraw.
you can do that.
I cast Godspeed
Yep,
and Aid.
got it.
That's all I have left.
6 is a miss.
That drops your armor class 2 spots. Is
14 is a hit.
damage. Godspeed, Godspeed, Godspeed. Armor class drops to
Max.
1, and you gain 7 hit points temporarily. And max is
6 plus.
4 plus 1 for the prayer. So 11 points.
Cool.
That is the Earth Archon. All right. Anything from Desmond? You want to swing while blind? It's -4 to hit.
What do I need? Like a.
Oh, is this the Garn miniature?
I can't see.
An orc with a two-handed sword?
I can't see it from here. Did you fumble?
Yes, I did.
I guess is that Garn?
That's gone.
Yeah, I fumbled blind.
Oh, I know.
07.
Hit friend normal.
Yeah.
Die 6.
Hit friend?
Yep. Who said
That's-
going down here and fighting was a good idea?
Die 6 plus 3, Jay.
No. Yeah, die 6 plus 4. Plus.
No, you go with the prayer for that.
No, he's +3 hit +4 damage.
Oh, okay.
How about these? We got the Horde, Lord Harcourt's Knights of the Golden Way, and Harag's Skull Smashers. They're all Raw Partha. Roll up.
It's not plus
All battle system Raw Parthas.
2. 6?
Yep.
So who'd you hit?
Odd, it's Jensine, even it's Tabitha. He's right in between.
Good
And
job, Ron.
he hits Jensine for 6, and that goes off of her aid. Right? That drops her aid down to, and you boom, boom, boom.
Hey, he's always willing to lay hands on her.
It comes off her aid. You're 34 now.
Yeah, but I needed that aid to
So.
protect your other character.
How does fumble work in 1E2E, Strange, on our table? So fumbles and crits work on our special table. You'll find that out Sunday.
And we have.
Don't worry
Al's
about
custom.
it. I'll explain it to you. Yeah, you'll have fun. You don't want to get critical hit, and you don't want to fumble if you can help it.
Alex Skull Smasher and his Knoll Raiders.
Yeah, pretty.
They
Pretty-
sound like sissies.
Yeah, these were the battle system sets you could get from Ral Partha. I was trying to collect these a while ago. These things jumped way up in price. It's going to fall apart. See? It's got all the knolls.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a whole knoll force in there.
What, did somebody prime them already?
Yeah, well, yeah, because you get them used. You can't get mints and blisters.
Oh,
these.
right. What am I saying?
If you got these mint and blisters, man, this thing's like $250.
You ever scoped these? Well, you ever scoped them, man? Pretty cool.
Well, we used to have too. We used to have with the Real part the Forgotten Realms, the Mongol troops there.
They're right there. I put it back together. I found them all and put them back together. Why is that one? That one falls out pretty easily. Yeah, see?
Whoa.
Yeah, that one's bad. So,
Oh, my God.
yeah, there you go. All right, round is over for you guys. Let me roll swings. 2 attacks on Malcolm. We got to pick up the pace. We want to finish here. Miss. 1 attack, miss. 1 attack. I haven't crit all. Have I crit all night?
Oh, we took one away, I thought.
Yeah, you took 1 away.
That's what you were using for the jousting?
No, they're too small. They're battle systems. No, they're all over there. That's a 2021 project now.
21, 22.
Very good.
What do you want these, Jay?
You can leave them right there. I'll put
We
them
may
away.
have to make a couple of first actually have people to participate in it.
Halkus got hit by the Water Archon. Damage. That was my only hit, but I got hit 5 points.
Wait, you
Halkus.
got hit by what?
No, Desmond.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's impossible.
You got hit, and now here. So he.
Get your tickets in advance. You have to, you gotta buy them in advance.
We try to have a good collection here.
She hit me with the, when are you gonna put a Halloween up? And I'm like, next weekend. She said, we have a soccer tournament next weekend.
You got something every weekend.
I know. Well, we actually were playing at Deptford's tournament next weekend, so we got games.
I don't.
Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then depending on if we play into the Sunday games or not.
I'm gonna do one spell.
2 soccer
As a
games.
kid, I never had that.
I'm gonna do one spell, and then he's gonna go back to his business. But so here's a little foreshadowing. This gentleman is Nassim bin Khalifa himself, and you've disturbed him, and he's pissed off.
Son of the Caliphate.
So he casts a spell 1 to 4 levels higher.
Elementalist.
One of his classes. And it centered here. He lost track of his water archon, but that's not opposite of earth, fortunately. All right, and so the earth archon will not take damage, but cast a spell, centers it, and it goes, the radius almost gets to her, it's so far out. It's called hailstones.
And they hurt like hell.
Now I have to roll to hit. If
Earth Elementalist? Or is that the water one?
It's earth. But what is Alamazad the Wise?
He's all of them.
Yes! All 4 base. So I have to roll to hit.
So he's minus save on everything.
Yes.
But bonus save on everything. So he's nothing.
So I'm going to do the Water Archon first. 2 misses. On Fion, now I have to hit a normal to hit roll, and that's the one drawback. But I do have some hero points from the audience. So I'm going to do on Fion and the elemental, and I'm sorry, the duelist. I'm going to add 1 onto the hit rolls for each of those, thanks to those cheers. So Fion, that an 18 hits. So she takes 10 die 3. Okay. Missed.
Or 5 dice 6.
No, or nothing. Wait a minute. 1 die 3. No, it's all or nothing. Jensine. Ooh, a 14.
Minus 1 for the prayer.
Not on that. It's a spell.
Sure. Still the hit roll. And I just put on the Godspeed somewhere. That's 2 better. Probably still hits.
No, I don't think so. It's close.
Oh, it's not a hit, Jay.
Miss.
He's a mage, remember.
Miss.
It's not-
I was on the mage table, not on a fire table.
Miss.
Oh.
Miss. I only hit once. Well, that sucked. I'm gonna, to save time, I'm gonna average it. So 20. Fion takes 20 from a hailstone. Well, that was anticlimactic. So
Fulber Lang jumps up and says,
yes,
"You're so bad."
they call me Tim plays a lot. It's just he doesn't play.
The dog you hear.
He doesn't play every Thursday. He plays about 1 Thursday a month on the average. So new round in it, please.
Who's that, Tim?
Your round is me. He's the dice that never fails.
I mean, before he made a return, he was MIA for a while, right?
5. These dice are fabulous.
Yeah, that's why he was the ever mysterious.
Yeah, we've seen more of Tim in the last 3 months than we've seen Tim in the last
Decade.
Year.
in the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
It's been going very well for him.
It was good. It was good that he made a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Good man.
All right, we got a 10,000 turn in from. So the regular hero points goes to Malcolm. Is that right?
You know?
Malcolm. You won. Malcolm, you're first.
Malcolm is immediately
Don't call
using
him
that on his
comeback.
first swing.
To hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, I gotta hit this thing. I've hit it once.
There's. Oh, he is there.
Remember, you got your prayer on too.
So he's plus. So he's plus 8 plus 9 now.
Don't believe the hype. Is a
15
sequel.
hits.
As an equal, can I get this through to you?
And that's a 16 because it's a 17. So that's
Both hit.
that's-
Both damage.
There you go, Bill. That'll help.
On the fire
Clark
archon.
him up.
This is
No one hit the water archon last round, by the way.
plus 18. 22, 26.
I
Alright.
did back it.
Nice. Go ahead there, Samantha.
2 attack round. 13 plus 6 is 19.
They call me Tim.
19 and 12. 12 misses, right, Jay?
Yes.
8 minimum.
It's nice having Tim
It's a
around.
full moon tonight, Sir William.
It is. Tim is
And we will have another one coming up. We got a blue moon at the end of the month.
Tim is
Bad moon on the right.
multiple.
What's that? The bathroom's on the
Oh
right?
my God.
Exactly.
If he unrolled a 2, miss. 4 attack round.
4 attack rounds.
4 attack round. The duelist. 4 attacks on the Earth Archon.
Sign up. There's still stuff.
Critical!
Nice. There's still time, guys. There's still events
7.
open. Plus, you can sign up for the highlighted streams just so they go on your file. Yep.
7. Fumble!
Oh. You want to undo that? You have one special
Yeah,
left.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
All right, roll the crit.
Okay, hold on.
You're out, completely out now.
Can you make the critical you want so you can pick what critical you want?
No.
90.
Page 2.
We play a hybrid
98,
22.
Double.
Double.
Old school 1E2E with a lot of custom rules, man.
That was the
You're
secondary,
40.
right? That was secondary?
That was primary.
Yeah,
That was
First
primary,
issue.
okay. 2 die 8.
Plus 7.
18.
Wow. Theon missed. Jensine.
Oh, swing.
Minus 4 on the to hit roll.
Alex,
with other
don't
pluses.
say they're J mods. His players, we really make most of the rules and changes to the game. Don't believe a word he says with his.
Did you hit?
What does she need?
Don't
I'm a class 2, pre-stable.
on those shows.
Base 16.
Don't believe a
Base
word that he
16.
says.
So I am minus 4 to hit because my blindness, right? Plus 3 because my special. So I'm minus 1, so I rolled a 3.
You missed.
Okay.
Go ahead there, Halkus, who hit Jensine last round. I'm sorry,
No,
Desmond.
Desmond.
Will he? Let's see if he fumbles again.
Desmond Miles.
Will he?
Kill him if he does.
Dose.
That misses.
I'll usually hear it when to lower to 1.
Tabitha
Alright, I'm gonna make
missed.
it a fumble.
Rain.
Jay, can I use my special hero point to make it a fumble?
Yeah, sure. You want fumble?
Well, Rain realizes she's not backstabbing anything here.
Go backstab him.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
you know, we want to try to get something down. So she does minor shadow evocation, magic missile on the stone one.
3 failed. So you cast a shadow bolt image, minor shadow evocation of a magic missile
Yes.
on that one, and it failed its save, so it's a true magic missile now.
Well, I would normally say J is something that begins with a D and has head on it, but not figurehead. The D head would be.
That's just wrong. This is what I have to put up with.
Jay, where did these come from? Down there?
No, they were on the other shelf over 8 points.
Yeah, you know.
Guess what?
This group has been playing together so long. It's like everybody makes major contributions.
Yes.
Basically, what you're seeing is what we did before it was broadcast.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, except our language is a little cleaner.
Yes.
We were probably less politically correct and
And a reducing of other sounds.
yeah,
Just a slight.
Not for me.
the room is less musical.
Not for me right
Yeah, the acoustics are a little different.
We do have a disclaimer on our thing
my
saying,
God.
I am just, yes. So, Tom, 86.
8-6.
86. Bill, 92. Walt, who's usually where Tom is, Tom's over here, 1980. Alan, 78. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the
And
good old days.
Tim was from early 80s.
Tim's 80 as well with
Yeah.
Walt. And Marco's 83, roughly. So, and this is the 40th year of the campaign and adventure number 890.
When did Wayne and those guys in Garden, when did they all come on? Late 80s?
No, Mark was a senior in high school. So, 89.
Oh, was that? Okay.
89, early 90s, yeah. Before Bill.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
80.
'cause I appeared in the early '90s, and I wasn't probably a
Yeah,
regular.
88,
player.
89, 90, yeah.
I probably became a regular player in like 96, 90, probably around 96. Because I wasn't a regular player until you had the house in Lindenwall.
Yeah. And that was 96,
As opposed to Stratford?
which was 98.
Right.
And then here 2013.
Yeah, because I
Look,
played a couple
27 years
times
already.
at Walt's apartment.
Absolutely. My attacks. Nazim bin Khalifa says to all of you, I'm wasting my time. My minions will slaughter you. You all look like incompetent fools.
No, that is a fair assessment.
And goes back in and is you see her rummaging through, like searching for something. All right. Fire Archon, on Malcolm. 19, that hits. 19, man, I don't have any specials. Look at that, double 9, both hit. Ooh, they both hit. Save versus Wands with special effect, Malcolm. Since both swings hit.
This is easy to do.
That's easy.
I am using my last special to make that a 15 to make my save.
Well played.
You are not knocked down by it. Damage 12.
Well played, Bill.
The Air Archon swinging at Samantha. Critical hit.
Oh dear God. Game over.
Special effect in play here.
Do I have a
I'm using my special hero point to negate that.
You do not.
Salmon that doesn't have anything?
No,
Alright.
you do not. So
Rolling bones then.
critical hit. This is a blunt attack.
Go ahead.
Man, dice got hot all of a sudden. 19.
19 is double. All around it's nasty. I'm glad you rolled 19.
What was it?
What?
Just double?
Double, just double.
That's why we have the Tim loves a good critical hit head. Just double. All right, save. You are save versus Wands for the special effect from that because it happens on the critical.
No,
You are wrapped by its weapon and entangled.
Perfect.
You get no action next round, and after that you can do attacks at -2 after that round, and you are wrapped and take damage every round.
I just believe.
Why
Sure.
are we here? Because we're here.
Damage
We are.
18.
Roll the bones.
Yeah. You are down to 27. Okay. The Water Archon attacks Desmond again and misses. And that is the round. New round in it.
Get down. Now.
Get to the chopper.
I never lose in it. These dice are amazing. One.
Get to the chopper. That's Commando. Not Commando. That's Predator. Would you roll 1? 4.
Certainly.
Same attacks as last time on Malcolm. 18 hits. Wow. Oh, 14. -1 armor class. -1 though. The prayer is still on for one more round. The prayer stopped the second one from being a hit, so you only got hit once. The prayer spells saved you from another saving throw. Damage 4. Down to 29. The only one that gets 2 attacks is the Fire Archon. The Air Archon swings at Samantha. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, Tom. Another critical hit.
Calliope, baby.
Woo! Oh my gosh. 67 blunt. Your enemy take. Oh.
Weapon arm struck, weapon broken.
Oh.
+1 right here.
Oh no.
But it does +1 armor class, so
It's
30.
It's 30%. I roll 0, 1 to 30. 0, 6. You are so freaking lucky.
That's correct.
But now you can't get wrapped twice. So this could be bad. You took an Air Archon crit, which is double, and the 1 die 10, and you get no action this round. So let's see what we got. So we got
-1.
-1 on each. 16. Ooh. And 1 here from the special. 17. Down to 10. Dude, back-to-back crits. That's unbelievable. I mean, I haven't had that happen in ages. The Water Archon attacks again the Inquisitor. That hits. No special effect, but 2 damage. On Desmond, 5. You're down to 23. Your actions, Rain. Rain, what are you gonna do? You first. You're out.
Yeah. She'll. Is anybody got only one? She'll go help Samantha. She'll go.
Well, there's two. All right, so you're gonna go help Samantha's wrapped up. I'm assuming that the duelist runs to help Samantha, right? At this point, and Fionn runs here to help Malcolm. Correct. All right, Malcolm, roll your attacks, and Samantha gets no action this round.
Or next round. Critical from
Oh no! I didn't make you make another. No, because your only can be wrapped once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're -2 though.
18 hits. Single attack round. Last round of prayers are 12 points.
Still up. Go ahead there, Jensine. The 3 blind mice attack in the back. It's fun.
18 plus.
Nice, you
That's
hit.
a 19. So.
And then the prayer. You got one more round after this.
Does Jensine have any specials?
Yes.
How many?
1.
Just one?
Just 1. Can't. Just 1.
Alright, so let's take that. 5. Oh, no. 8. 8. Plus 2 plus 4.
Go ahead there, Desmond. Dun 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 dun.
He uses a special hero point to replace his eye. 5.
Tabitha, 5. She missed as well. I won that round. Initiative.
Hi, Canadian.
It's is that you, Bill?
Jane, thank you for all the cheers and all the
Initiative to me?
gift subs.
I think it is, huh?
Thank you so very much. 6. You hear what you think would be Backloonish swearing in the other room. No one understands the language, but there's someone saying something really like they're angry and pissed off. Malcolm? 19? Wow. 16. I hit twice. Make another save. Nice.
17.
Okay. The Fire Archon. This is it for the prayer. Last round. Negates them both by 1 down. You were down to 8 hit points. I mean, you took 8. My apologies. You took 8. You were down to 21. We go to over here to, you automatically take 1 die 10 this round, -1. Right, so, and then the ball attack is going to go on the duelist this round. You're down to 6, Samantha, and damage on Archon does 6 on, the special effects or what's killer. On Halkus, you're down to 45. And the water. Misses. The water one can't hit anything. Your actions, Malcolm.
2 attack round. No more prayers done?
No, this is it.
No, this is it.
This is it. Yeah, because it's on this round. Yep.
1 hit.
Damage.
16.
She missed. Fire Archon is down.
Extinguished, if you will.
Yep.
We put it back in its proper place.
-2 to hit this round.
Let's do attack round.
Yeah. No, it isn't. You got no action this round.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is -2, so I'm +3 + 4 is 16.
16
Hits.
Oh, much rejoicing.
Yeah.
All this
Exactly.
7. 9.
2 attacks. Rain, what are you doing?
Right? She's going to attack.
Okay.
Why not? What the hell?
7 misses. 16
So
hits.
she needs 17.
6
So prayer on this round, so this is +5.
plus
16.
2, 7.
Primary hit. 6. Short sword. This +2. 5 points.
Put it down. Yep. Jensine in the back.
She'll kill it. 1 attack, since I can only fight 1 fisted. Nah.
Go ahead, Desmond. Wow. Tabitha critical headed.
She did?
Yeah. You're blind. Hey. 1 in 20 shot when you're blind, right?
Yeah.
And he can't hit for shit.
Bastard sword, 78.
That's 78. That's double.
Take it. Plus 4. Can't dirty fight this.
Give me an example of an illegitimate weapon.
13 points.
An illegitimate weapon.
One of his parents weren't married.
A bastard sword.
That's a good one.
But then,
New round. Prayers off. I have no specials. The protection wheels are still on. Give me a minute.
is it back to?
I lost.
It's back to me. Dos.
6.
Should
What
be
are
using my new lucky ones, man. Those 5.
what are Archon hits Desmond and does a whole
And the duel's not been hit at all?
what? Duelist? Yeah, he's been hit. He's got 11.
5.
He's got 11. He's got
Damage to
shit. Hold on. Desmond's down to 19. All right, so you got hit for you took 2. No, 3. You're down. You're at 48, and you took 2 points there. You gotta remind me on that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're down to 31 now.
For Halkus, right?
How? Because you're fit 48. Yeah.
48
instead
45.
of 48. You got 3 back because of the shield other spell. What's up,
Okay.
Prometheus? Another person playing in the game Sunday.
And wait
Awesome.
a second. Where was Desmond again? 19?
Yeah. We'll start with the 3 blind in the back because they're all swinging. Go ahead, just see you.
19.
Oh, just see you. Listen to me.
She has 1 though, right? I'll make that a critical.
Yeah. Critical hits.
With my dagger.
Hey, it's all right.
14.
want-
Missile and thrust.
You want triple?
Triple.
There you go.
Desmond
All this
already laid
plus
hands,
4.
right? Or did he?
He laid hands
Did.
out. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Last week, right?
Yep.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Not a bad one. Go ahead. Go ahead, Desmond. You're up. The 3 in the back were all blinded, been blind for a long
11.
time. She hit again. 7. All right, now
What
the
damage did I say, Jay?
13.
Okay, that's right.
3, the 5 up front.
Samantha, 2 attack round.
There's nothing. No, it's gone.
Oh,
They're all down.
okay.
Malcolm is going to where the noise is coming from.
She goes in too.
So is Samantha.
Dun dun dun. Sure, we got that set. What's Rain going to be doing? Is the rest are running it over there?
She will go back to help them in the back. 3 blind mice.
See how they run.
She's bringing the cheese.
He's searching through books, papers. This coffin is open, and there's nothing in. There was no body inside. There's crap thrown everywhere. There's also right here on the. I'm using this to represent it just because there's this long, disgusting, desiccated tongue.
Okay.
So, and as you come in, he's like, "Go get him!" And from out of the shadows in the corner, this thing steps out. No,
Jin?
no,
Free?
yeah, something like that.
Oh man, he does
Okay,
look
well, he
mean.
does cast Wish, so. He's gonna cast Wish.
But it looks like he's got this immolated sword. So I'm assuming that when Fionn sees that, she's going to let the duelist go in and she'll step out with movement. There you go. I'm assuming all 3 of them. And so he has a book in his hands and he's like, ah. He's like, killed him. He's like, ah.
No,
But he says it
Michael
back.
Moy.
Oh yeah. No, that was what's his name? That wasn't Michael Moy. That was
Oh yeah. You're right. It was Mr. Davis
Oh, there's Casey.
at the bat.
So
That's a shame for Mark Davis, man. He went out early too. He checked out, man.
yeah, that's a shame. A lot of I mean, people in my high school class are dead. There's a lot of
Great
them.
game table in the sky.
All right, so you see Nazim bin Khalifa, the main bad guy, is like had an epiphany in a book that he has in his hand. There's stuff thrown everywhere. There is a tongue on the table, a long desiccated tongue.
Yeah, it's a porpoise tongue.
Okay, yeah, I just use that to represent it, and so but then there's some kind of a freak that has stepped in front of you with a flaming sword. So it's, if it's now I'm not evil enough to put a full massive Ifrit against a fifth level party. Just know that. But roll for nit. So it's
Big Al.
just the two of you. Everyone else is fifth.
Yeah.
2.
6. So it will attack, and the prayer's off. 2 of you with 1 attack each.
Well, that's pretty special.
Okay. So the one that does not attack,
Marcus says, "Come get some,"
the one that does not attack is Malcolm.
because he's in the middle.
Swing on the duelist, Halkus. 3 miss. Swing on Samantha. Now the Godspeed is off. It was only 4 rounds. It's gone. No, that's not you.
That's not me.
Protection from evil. This counts on this.
Right.
-2 to hit. 14 -2, 12. 8 hit die. Oh, that's close. Miss.
Yay.
Because of protection from evil. And he's like,
He's like, "Get them, you fool!"
yeah, but he also says, I know what I need to know. This was worth every round being here. Have fun. And I'll see you all soon when you're all working for me. He goes,
What's he, the reincarnation of Michael Baton?
and he casts a spell, and either teleported or dimension doored, you're not sure. You think it was a teleport. You're not sure.
He appearing how far away?
Teleport, you go anywhere in the world.
There you go, Mike. Nazim has found out what he needed to in this book and has teleported away.
You're all gonna die.
Your attacks. Your attacks will start with. We'll start with Samantha. Oh, we got the back. Wait a minute, I gotta do the Archon in the back. I forgot about the blind fighting. Miss. So, Rain, what are you gonna say? We'll do the back first. What are you gonna say to the? Because you got 3 on it already.
Just say, somebody step out.
Who volunteers to stop fighting?
With a dagger, I'll back down.
All right, so the priest just stops. Roll your attack, Desmond, first on the Archon.
13.
Right. 13 with you missed because of
By how
the.
much?
No problem.
You're -4 from the blindness, and your +3. There's no prayer, so your -1 to hit. That's a 12. You need in your 4th level. You need 16s. You would have hit. No,
Had it not been blind.
he would have missed by 1. What did you roll?
No. You're just not blind.
13.
13 + 3 would have hit exactly.
Plus
Yeah.
4 for blind.
No. Yeah, but he missed by
And
2.
my hero point.
He missed by 2. He would have hit if he wasn't blind. He's +3 to hit.
Right, but the -4 for the blindness. You would've-
Dude, he rolled a 13. He needs a 16.
Right.
He's +3 to hit without the blindness. I'm saying if he wasn't blind, he would have hit.
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Casey has an open spot in his game.
Yeah, I know. We've been trying to fill it. Guys, it's what time Sunday? It's a tournament. Someone should get in on that. Someone should get in on that game. That's going to be an awesome game. Had a couple cancellations here and there. Go ahead, Malcolm. No, wait. Boom, boom. Samantha.
Samantha, she's gonna attack this round, right? Already.
There you go. Ask Sir can after he does mine. It's perfect. 11 to 3, then he can get in yours.
I'll attack this round. Next round, parrying,
Mm-hmm.
taunting, and casting a
Okay, next round. Got it.
critical.
Nice.
That'll help.
I'm class 2.
I'll leave a mark out.
Seven.
It's 11 to 3. It's 4 hours, so
Lodge in its chest.
you're fine. You're fine.
Now I'm gonna leave it alone and parry.
You're fine.
Hear that, Jay? It's lodged in his chest.
Okay, roll damage, please.
So double damage. all
So
damage.
the rapier's lodged in.
Yep.
It,
16.
it does half damage every round unless it pulls it out, and it's double.
Double, so it's 16, which is fine. I'll pull out another weapon and parry next round.
16
And
points.
taunt it and cast a spell.
Malcolm?
Malcolm. He
Well played, sir.
he figures we don't want to get hit. He casts hard.
Just tell Casey and you're in. You don't have to do anything. Just tell Casey and you're in. Dale, you're fine.
Yeah.
Right there, just tell him.
I'm taunting.
He'll discord you and give you what you need. You don't need to worry. You're in. You don't need to get the ticket. You can if you want to though. Go ahead.
What's your armor class, Jay?
2.
2. So I need a 16. Miss.
Go ahead, duelist.
I want you swing. We do more damage. A better chance to hit.
Is this
We're about the same. You're-
back to 4 or no?
First to you on both. I only have
There you go.
rapier, fighting with a big
2.
weapon.
First time.
That's right.
And he is large.
Oh yeah.
7 misses. 14 hits.
14 pluses hits. Yep.
Die 6.
No. Die. It's large.
Oh,
Die 8. Die 8 plus 4.
6 total.
We did the back. We did my actions. We're done. Initiative. As Nazem has disappeared, so you didn't even
Still your
get
turn.
any damage on him.
Initiative.
Yeah. Jay, parrying this round.
Yes.
Casting a defensive spell.
Okay. Parry goes into effect no matter what. But
Right.
yeah, 1. Reroll.
Don't fail me, Bill.
6.
Don't do up, Mitchell.
You got a 1-3 shot, not getting
Rain.
attacked.
He's over. Sorry. Malcolm is overpowering.
Got it.
He's doing his all +3.
Okay. You want to hit?
4.
It went that way.
It's by your other foot there.
Is it?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, Casey's playing the same game, Dale. So don't worry about it.
That's a foot I can't feel.
Ah.
Alright.
Can't feel it.
On a 3-sided die, you want me to roll a 3 here, not attack you. I rolled a 2. I don't attack Malcolm again. I guess it doesn't like the 2 on the end. But you're parrying, which is -4 to hit. Tack on the duelist. That hits. No crit, but that hits. Tack on that misses. Duelist.
What am I down to, sir?
You took 13.
So I'm down
Barry, what'd you do,
to 33.
35.
Oh, that's right, I'm
Water Archon in the back attacks Rain. AC 4? Oh gosh. That hits.
Wait a second, Jay. That's a duelist got hit. Half damage on Jinsei.
Yeah, jeez. Let me calculate that again. All right, Rain, you took 8. All right. So I said
Remember, duelist's armor class
Yeah.
is better too.
you took 13. It doesn't matter. I rolled an 18 and hit. Yeah. So you were at. All right. Let me do this again. 45. You took 7. You're down to 38. You took 6 from the shield elder. You're down to 25. His armor class is 1 better as well because of the spell itself, the shield elder spell. And that is it for me. So we'll start in the back. Go ahead, Rain.
So if somebody else casts shield armor, does he only take quarter damage?
No.
+4.
No, one will the
17
second one will
plus 4.
supersede the first one, or the higher level one will supersede. It's a good question, actually. It could happen.
6 points.
6 points on the Water Archon. Go ahead there in the back. Go ahead, Inquisitor.
Jinsei goes.
You're soaking up damage, and you cast a prayer.
13.
Completely out of spells now.
It's been 10 rounds since the fight started, and that's turn number 9. You swing with not being blinded.
With vision.
The other 2 are still blind.
So
Long
13.
time ago when we were
It's a
playing
16. It hits exactly.
Warcraft,
Perfect.
we were in
Die 6.
Molten Core.
Mhm.
Oh,
we were
God.
fighting a boss, and it was we were the fight was not.
That's
going
6 plus
well.
4?
It was a big demon lord and all these ads, and we got rid of
7.
all the ads, and it came down to
She hit.
one person fighting
The boss.
the boss, my
Put it down. Oh, I remember that.
and thieves would do a lot of
No.
They
Nah.
still can find it back.
So all they did, because it was almost dead.
I was
so
waiting to
they-
see how long
so
it would take
it was
you, Jay.
just they had every healer just because when they get hit,
I remember
they're
that.
like my health went from whoop to whoop. It was like this the whole
Yeah,
time.
they're still
We
collection
did
of
it, though.
three-sided.
And it was like,
There you go, 799. See, yeah.
Percent of the damage we missed, and it was just it took like 15 minutes, and it was just like my fingers were like I'm cramping.
Yeah, but we didn't want to redo that fight.
But we ended up finishing it. Oh, it was hysterical.
Was the drop worth it?
Yeah, well, it was fun. I
I'm
mean,
all cool
those were
with it.
40-man raids back then. 40 people.
But yeah, we ended up beating that boss before we got to the next boss, which was it was fun. It was just funny that a rogue had to.
Yeah.
That's why we wanted Brian to DM for me, Bill, Jeremy, and Mike Brune and Dave maybe, but it just didn't come together.
That precedent exists though. Sam took down a Clobger by himself
That was a lucky crit. Yeah, at that fight,
with a
yeah,
dart.
with a dart, could have hit with a dart. Yep.
He had immediate death.
Yeah, it was you and Hawk were left. The Hawk had no legs.
Oh, no legs.
He had both legs. He was levitating. He had no legs.
Let him kill you in the corner.
Both legs were cut off.
Who was the rogue who beat the boss?
I'm sure it's one of your D&D
Galena.
characters.
It was Galena. Who he was going to play too.
Yep, I was. Yeah.
All right, so all the archons are down. The Efreet warrior is up, and the Efreet warrior.
I'm taunting him this round also.
I understand
So
that.
we saw our actions.
The Efreet warrior is kind of immolating, kind of similarly to a battle rod. Kind of, you'll see. Hopefully, well, you may not want to see, but roll for it, please.
Okay. No, it's our actions.
It's our actions.
Wait a minute. We just did the back. I apologize. Go ahead up front. Go ahead. Duelist 4 attack. You're parrying. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I cast Heartglow.
Heartglow, and that gives you
That's he's minus
minus
one
one
to hit
hit.
and damage and saves. Anything evil.
it's hit damage and saves.
Is it?
I think it's just
minus
hit.
one on all attacks,
Yeah, attacks.
saves, and checks. So it's just minus one.
Yeah, not damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have AH. It's actually ATT. The TTs just kind of went together. So I thought attack and hit. So
Yeah.
all right. I'll make it 7.
This is not a yep. DM guide is the Efreet. So go ahead there. 4
4
And
attacks.
Jay, you got the taunt, right?
I got the taunt.
It's basically killing myself.
9,
I understand that, but next round's gonna do an area
15.
effect spell on everyone.
8,
Well, no, it won't do
16,
it'll be taunted. It won't fight me.
9,
Hey, Bill?
16.
No.
Yeah, go.
I made a save.
it looks
I rolled
like it was
19.
his, if the 8 and the 9 miss, which I think they do, then it's both of his secondary
So,
attacks. So 2
Damage.
die,
I have
6.
mass taunt.
2 die 8.
Taunt,
It's large.
every taunt.
2 die 8
Oh,
plus
that's
8.
No, I think that's
2 die 8 plus 8. How much?
Why not?
13.
It's too slow.
That's not bad.
I need a crit here.
Good.
All right, so I overpowered, so plus 9 to hit. So that's a 21 and a 22.
No, that's good.
Both missed by 3.
Okay, 18, 29.
Oh, you guys won in it. That's right.
No, we lost.
No, we
you?
lost.
This is the
Oh, I
end.
rolled a 6. You're right. You're right.
36.
Wow. Roll for it. You want to win.
I lost.
Tom, it's you. If you lose, we all die. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna apply. Do I have any special heroes?
Yes. Wait a minute. Don't roll it yet.
Well, no, I can apply that after the roll.
You do not have any.
No.
Rain does.
Rain's going to use one?
Desmond has
Well,
one.
no, we don't. We have to use it
You
until
don't have
after.
to use it
All
until
right.
after.
There you go.
so-
Roll it up. Roll 1. 1.
5.
Reroll 5.
Nope.
We'll use the one.
Using one.
Who? Rain?
will.
Rain uses a special from the party, and that would be either Canadian or Bishop ADD for all your cheers tonight, and you win in nits. You are parrying, right? You tried taunting and
Now
parrying.
I'm masked on this time.
Yeah, 3 rounds apart. Remember
No,
that.
no, it's different.
No.
Taunt is different than masked.
No, Tim.
I'm trying to taunt the whole room now.
Malcolm.
Malcolm. Same thing. I'm overpowering. That is, that's a 16.
That hits exactly.
Roll this plus 8.
I waited around 2. Yep, thank you.
15.
Yeah. Go ahead there, 2 attacks.
Kill it, Tom. If you don't kill it, I kill you.
Sounds like a good exchange.
No pressure. Don't lose.
12.
Bosses hit.
15.
Both
hits.
hit.
Die 6, die 8.
No, two die 8s.
Yeah.
2 die 8s plus 10. Yeah.
17.
You dispel it. It was going to do an immolate fireball, 6 die 6 on everyone. So it just.
Do we make this grass witch before it dies?
No.
I'd ask.
My
Yeah.
sword was in it when it was about to explode.
Oh, yeah, my
Oh, it's gone now because it dispelled it away.
Yeah.
The rapier falls to the ground. You forgot that too.
I know. I was too worried about getting hit.
Alrighty, so you go to wait between 1 and 3 more turns for the other two to become unblinded. Okay, but
We'll search the area while they're.
yeah, obviously, and I'm just going to put the 2 blind ones back here in safekeeping. The rest of your group is searching. This apparently.
No, I got Denver. Money line. They're the underdog.
Oops.
$100,000.
Well, nothing over. All right, so in here, you don't know who this was of Lord Twall, but probably a lieutenant or something. But there's no body. The body is long gone, whether it's desiccated completely or whether it was looted a long time ago. But it appears there's secret compartments all over the place that he found, and there's stuff pulled all over the place. There's this large desiccated tongue. It doesn't. It looks like a Gene Simmons tongue, right? All right, but it is.
Did he take that with him?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not the real one. This one's just like the magic seashells. Right? Demolition Man.
He doesn't know what the
Three
3
seashells.
shells are for. That's Rob Schneider too. It says that, by the way.
By the seashore.
He was in because then he was also in Judge Dredd with him too, right?
Yeah, he's in a lot of but he was nobody back then. That was before he was anyone too. It had Benjamin Bratt in it, Sandra Bullock. All right, so what? As you're
Young
searching,
Sandra Bullock.
yeah, you find there's books all over, and there's a couple bags strewn about. There's things everywhere. Oh my gosh, you're getting out a ton of dice here.
I got my 30
Tabitha, who's blinded, comes back into the room, or you can direct her, and she casts detect magic.
That makes no sense. She can't see it then. She's the one who sees it.
Well, we got to wait 20 minutes, so we fuddle around searching more and.
Just pull everything into a pile while she's.
Well, she casts detect magic. The tongue does not radiate magic.
It's pretty disgusting.
There's a couple bags that have radiate magic. There's
Taco Bell won the fast
So, what do you
fast food
do?
wars.
What do you do?
Well, did he leave the book?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, we make sure we grab that book.
Okay.
I say we just take tongue anyhow, just to be safe. Stick in the
Okay. You can.
We use it as a bookmark.
Is someone going to
portal hole.
grab it and touch it?
Hey now.
I will check it for traps.
You
Rain.
checking the tongue for traps?
Well, we don't know if it could have contact poison
I got your.
on it.
You don't believe it's trapped of any
She'll
sign.
pick it up.
You don't know what this is a tongue of.
It's the
She'll goose the Inquisitor with it.
what's the monster with a huge long tongue? It's
Froggamoth.
It's a froggamoth, yeah. Froggamoth tongue.
It's not that big.
Okay.
That would weigh that had to weigh a froggamoth tongue probably weighs 20 pounds. This is remember you believe that this is you need to maybe you have this book. What do you do?
Well, while we're searching, Rain will leaf through it.
There is a picture in the book, and it also notes it's in Brain's looking at it.
Yeah.
Jensine will also look at it.
It's in a language you don't understand.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna There's a picture that you like find of significance scrolling through this, and
Is it the Ark of the Covenant?
close. I'm gonna put it up. That's what's in the book.
Oh, there's a picture of a windmill.
The Doom Grinder.
There's also a map in the book.
Okay.
And switch. One sec. Oh, this new exploit's driving me insane. Shoot. Now I got a duplicate copy up. This new exploit is driving me nuts. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Here we go. All right. So if we go to this map here, you can see the Doom Grinder located northeast of Fort Gelner. All right, you see that? All right. Let me see if I have a blow up of the map that you see. I thought I put it in here. Let me go to where I thought I had it right there. Greyhawk.
Training at a customer more.
Well, you deserve it.
I gotta be a client.
4 hours of training at a customer?
Yeah, well, we got, because COVID restrictions, we got to split their whole maintenance team up into groups.
Oh my God.
Just to one up you, Bill. I got 8 hours training where I with a customer.
All right, so there you have that map, and
not
let me go back to the main one.
Luckily, I'm
I got
gonna
it.
have to do part of
Here we go.
It's what I did.
This is it, blown up. All right. So there's a map here of the Doom Grinder and Fort Gelner, and in this ravine, a little to the north of the Doom Grinder, there's a marked X. So if you go right up in that little, you see that ravine running with a red line, where the line is of the Cairn Hills, there's an X marking a spot not far off from the Doom Grinder. Probably a little bit closer than to the Doom Grinder, because they're going to have it on the map. But they a map showing that, and so that's what you find in the book. Okay?
Okay.
Now you also, and there you go, your Doom Grinder. You also note a name. You note the name in Sulwe's, the name Ruggiero Blood Moon multiple times in the book. You can read that out from the Sulwe's. You're not very good on it, but it appears that it is. This book surmises that is where the tongue is. That he is seeking, and this was probably a facsimile of it from someone.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
And that person is gone and has teleported away, and you are stuck all the way southeast of Harpy.
I will be able to catch up with it, no problem.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's forced march spell.
Okay, what else you do here?
Thorough search of all the alcoves, everywhere in there. All the crypts, everything.
Okay.
We are not leaving without all the treasure possible. No crypts are left behind.
Of course, Tim. What's Tim say? Get me held to your shield now, nigga.
That's our next adventuring party name.
Wait, maybe that's a crypt I should make someday.
Next door, just get them on Discord.
Make a shield with 3 tongues on it.
That would be awesome.
Only for Tim.
Tim has outdone himself for Saturday morning's game. He already told me some of the stuff. I don't want to give anything away, but he's outdone himself.
Oh yeah.
For his game he's DMing. You find the following in multiple. You find a case that's about this long. It almost looks like a pool cue case.
It's got a Vector Corbin in it.
It's got a rod in it.
Staff.
So we're gonna open it.
Yeah.
There are 3
Wands.
javelins.
Of lightning.
No.
Of piercing.
Maybe. in the case that radiates strong magic.
The magic is strong.
3 javelins, okay.
You find a bag,
Of holding.
probably not. The bag does not radiate magic.
Okay, we'll open it up.
She opens it up, and there's a
It's
bunch
devouring,
of.
You're dead.
There are probably 100 gems each worth a gold piece. But inside is also there's 3 things that radiate magic.
Okay.
There are 2 rings and a metal spoon.
Merlin spoon.
No,
Spoon
Merlin
of
spoon.
stirring.
Yes. How did you know what spoon of stirring is? That's a great item. You can change potions with it.
Really?
Yeah. It's once per day. Now you can attempt if you can do it 3 times on the same potion once per day, but it's 1 potion per day.
Right.
Because I have to eliminate Tim abuse on items.
You would never do that.
Was he
Same
the
potion 3
fiercest
times.
at that?
Him and Alan were 1 and 2, very close.
No, come on now.
And Wayne.
I am much better than he is.
The arrow direction.
I'm much better than he. Hey, you gave it out. I used whatever it says in the book.
What's that? What was the final one, Bill? What'd you say?
Ring, spoon of stirring.
Yes, and then there's
Merlin
something you radiate strong magic. It's wrapped in silk, a silk cloth
Can Halkus, he can identify magical properties.
of weapons.
Yeah, only of weapons, right?
Yep,
Okay.
only
Yes, I
weapons.
know it's only a 25%
That's what.
chance.
Yeah. Well, you actually determined they were javelins of piercing. The javelins.
I thought I did.
You just guessed
Oh,
his character.
Knew it.
There's something wrapped in silk.
Okay, we'll unwrap it.
flaming phosphorus.
It is a brooch with a bunch of open slots, but 1 gem filled on it.
It's a shadow brooch.
It's a shadow amulet.
I'm taking that.
I know, I'm a
One of my
dick.
shadow mages.
I'm taking that as a pick.
I immediately take it to Narwhal, to Harvey, and sell it for 100,000 gold pieces.
Why? Don't you have a shadow mage
That
here?
was the highest bidder.
What is it? The first stone
yeah,
for
first
minor
stone.
shadow evocation.
Yep. My shadow evocation. How dare I?
Now,
Come on, that was funny.
where do you usually snag your pie on the way in here?
Right on the corner there, Pen Pizza.
Oh, you do go to that one,
He
okay.
normally stops in Camden first.
No, I wasn't sure if you hit one like in his neck of the woods.
Oh, you're talking about a
Hey,
different kind
hey,
of
it would be okay if you
Yeah.
went to Donkey's place.
Donkey's is great.
Donkey's is great, man. Get one of those roast beef sandwiches. Oh my gosh.
Their
I'm-
cheesesteaks.
They're
is really good.
technically
Can you
cheese
see
steak.
yeah, I know they're cheesesteaks,
Have you ever
but
been to Donkey's 2 in Medford?
It's not as good.
it sounds good.
Never heard of it.
Yes, I have.
So,
It's an old greasy grill. They're better. It's
you
like eating Tony Luke's.
you
other
have-
places. They're good,
you-
but they're not South Philly.
you have done the following. You have seen this individual in person and can describe him, right?
And kill him.
Yes.
You have figured something out that no one there's at least a dozen adventuring groups out searching, and you need to get back to Greyhawk as quickly as possible, obviously.
Right.
So
The other 2 rings.
take all the gems worth 100 for the cost of the identifies. Okay, one's a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
And the other's a +1 ring of protection.
Ooh.
So,
Let me pack it.
with some minor ending other things, you've done your mission successfully. You did not. There was no tongue here to be had, but
There
now
was a tongue, just not the right tongue.
it's not the right tongue. But now, the group Saturday night knows where the tongue is.
Don't
That's a doom grinder.
don't fail us, people. We've done a little hard work. All you gotta do is go get it now.
Tim abuse has been totally discredited? No, I don't think so.
Well, the best part is, if you guys fail, then we get to finish the adventure with our group.
So, this is what happens. It's going to take, if you hightail it back, it's instead of 4 days, it's going to take you 3 to get back. Because you have no other special way of getting back.
Nope.
All right. So this guy's got a 3-day head start.
We commandeer horses on the way back.
Do you want to spend money to do that?
We commandeer them.
So are you gonna highway rob someone?
No. We'll go somewhere and request them the knighthood, and we'll.
The Order of York has no place in Harby.
I understand that. We will.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to find 8 horses that somebody's willing to sell for any price.
We go to Pete and John's Teamster Service.
And that's what we do. We hop on we have. One of the smartest things I ever did was I was really drunk walking around Sea Isle.
Yeah.
I went to a pizzeria and ordered a pizza to be delivered and had him drive me home.
Is that what you did?
So,
Pizza.
That's awesome.
what were you told about Harby
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to go into Harvey.
under any circumstances?
I was like, I do not want to walk all the way home. It was like 20 more blocks away.
We were like, please.
No, it's gonna be pizza and
So
okay, well delivered.
it's gonna take you 3 days to get back. This is what happens when you get back. Okay, you get back and you have someone here you've never seen before from the Order of Yolik is here, and she is talking to Corellia, and she's got long blonde hair and a staff, and
Staff of striking.
is dressed as almost like a spellcaster, and has symbols of the Order of Yolik on, and has says when you come back and says, I am meeting, if you know her, Imri Sirel, who we have sent to Fort Gelner to assemble a team there, because there's no one else. There's a team out there already. That's come from Ernst, basically. So she's going out there to discuss getting them to do this job. And she says some of them are not the most desirable people. We don't have a choice. So I'm going to meet her there at Fort Gelner.
Corellia is?
No, the other person.
Oh, the other person.
She's got super long blonde hair.
Daryl Hannah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You guys are so...
I don't know the miniature.
She resides in the Golden Tower in Celine normally.
That was it. Did you see it?
No.
I have no idea who it is. I don't know the miniature. That miniature's well before my time.
It's Heidi Fleetfoot,
It's Elaine Winchester.
the 4th.
I don't know if I've ever ventured with a Winchester.
Elaine is the Paladin Mage.
Dual class paladin magic user.
I've never ventured.
Her and Andre Winchester despise each other, even though they're both also good. So
Well, I'm that.
they will meet. They will, yes.
Elaine's a nice.
The irony of it all is Elaine is Fritz Winchester, technically his aunt, who will be on the adventure. Because Chuck will be playing Fritz. So.
That's an honor to be able to play.
Emery should have called Garn. No, Garn is busy. Sorry there, Casey. No Garn. But Garn may have to go on the recovery mission for the bodies, especially with Tim playing. So, so a little update. This character will be being played by the ever mysterious Tim Saturday night.
How mysterious is he?
Okay. And I will be running all the monster types, but he will get to play Nassim himself. And so we'll see what happens.
Could have left the flaming longsword behind. It would have been nice.
What? There's an irony of that. Who? His?
The Freeze.
His is flaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have left it behind for us.
That's for the other group.
You got Priest of Drama here that would love to have a flaming longsword.
Maybe you could ask Smelt for it if he gets it. It's a treasure pick.
Sure.
Ask Luke Gygax if they the Smelt himself. It's also I hate to tell you this, it's got special abilities.
Does it have an ego and an intelligence?
Maybe. So there you go. So we will. What time is it? Look at that. It's not even 11 o'clock, and we're done. No one got killed. The Prelude is done. We are. We're going to do some giveaways and some treasure division, and I know it's not a lot of treasure, but you killed off two of
It's
you.
not a lot of treasure?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Carlos, you're doing fine running these adventures.
This. This was
Can anybody use javelin of piercing, or is it?
anyone. It actually shoots. The javelin of lightning you need to throw.
You don't have to hit with it.
I think it's +6 to hit. Javelin of piercing, if I recall, it's +6 to hit and damage. So, yes.
Okay.
All right. Yes, it's a fun one tonight as we get ready for Greyhawk Con here. So, we'll line up the treasure division, and then we will do the drawings, and then that way people can depart. And then, like I said, this will be to be continued on Saturday night, 7 p.m. Yeah, with a very similar level of other group with a little bit higher level. Their hair, it's close. So you got Imri, you got Smelf, you got Sir Gareth.
Smelf shot the food.
You got Merrick Ona.
What levels?
5th and 6th.
Oh, much higher.
You got Angram, the dwarf fighter.
Angram the Angry.
And specialized dwarf fighters like +6, +7. You have Squire Joseph Koser.
Joseph Koser.
Yes. And you have who am I missing? Smelf, Chuck. There's 7 characters total. Imri, the 5/6 Ranger Mage. And Smelf's the fighter mage. So you got 2 specialty priests. One's Ralishaz and one's Saint Benedor. The
Is
new
Walt
one.
playing the Relish as one?
No, Eric Mona is.
What's,
All right.
What's Hannah playing?
Her Imri, her Ranger
That's
Mage.
right.
Because she is now at 5/6. She is now an apprentice in the Order of Ulick.
Wow.
That's why she's going, because there's no one else around at the time. All right, so let's. Anyone got any pluses?
No? Any leftover?
Yeah, Desmond's got a special.
Desmond has 1. Malcolm has 1. That's it.
Malcolm has one?
No, Desmond. That's it. Desmond's the only one with a special left. Wow. And the Tabitha, but I won't use it for the NPC. So there you go. Desmond's the only one with a special left to use on a roll. All right, rolling up. We're gonna do the division. We're gonna do the treasure. So
Alright, here we go. Samantha. 4.
that's
Francine, 13.
4. That's good.
That's awesome.
Rain.
Rain.
Sure, I'll get
2.
absolutely nothing.
2.
Malcolm. 9.
Oh my gosh. That's not a 30-sided die.
14. What do I have? 13 or 14?
Tabitha, 27. Fionn. Whoops! I just knocked over.
Wow, that hurt.
I just knocked over a chair. Fionn, 7. All right, go, Tom.
Okay, sir.
Gosh, look at that.
All
Second
right,
highest is
for
second highest is freaking 13.
Halkis. 20.
That's second.
And Desmond. Oh my god, it was like 28 for 8, 9.
9. You're both tied.
So 10, right?
Yo, 10. Yeah, there you go. All right. Here we go. I'm going to. I have so many. Thank you, subscribers. Now we're doing. We need. Roll me a 4-sided die, Tom. Here, I'll get you out one. Keep your 30 out. I gotta do it even division somehow. Roll that.
All right.
This is for the subscribers.
My, that's a big one. 2.
All right, so you're gonna take that. You're gonna add 30 to the die roll. All right, that's for these two. Add 30 to the die roll.
45, sir.
45. This is the subscriber one. Number 45. Strange 1979, who I saw was on. So, and it doesn't matter, it's subscriber. So, Strange 1979, you won, man. Yep, and he's playing Sunday too. So, we got the Goodnight Female and the Goblet Pirate Monkey. Yep, you got them. You won. Now, anyone else want to sign up?
Close it out.
Closing it out. Am I going to hit the wrong button? Cloudbot. No. Cloudbot. Giveaways.
I would have really liked it if Walt was here for these last 2 weeks.
Well, I would have
Makes me
too.
sad.
I would. It makes me sad too. So
Family obligations.
No, I get it, man. I'm not, I'm just
here we
saying.
go. The winner. You got to be on to claim this. You ready? Orion Noir. I just saw him, didn't I?
Orion.
Noir. Yep. You're on, dude. Yep. Yes way. Bloodstone Gnome Heroes and a Goblin Pirate and Powder Monkey. It's on both. Yes. So
What do you call a powder monkey?
guys, whisper me your full names and addresses, and I will get them out in the mail tomorrow because I'm going to have so much stuff to give away the next 3 days to send out. Yep. Congrats. I'm glad to see you. Look at that. 2 people were on right now talking in chat. That's perfect. All right. So hang out if you want.
Monkey.
Hang out if you want to for a couple minutes, and then we're going to raid into someone after we get the treasure revenge. Will be quick. You're first. No, Tabitha's first.
Remember the good old days we used to go up and down with treasure?
This was a Prelude adventure, man. When?
You mean you get like 5 picks before it
You
was
get
over?
3 or 4 good magic
Yeah.
items. Those are the good old days.
When I would get frost brands and flame tongues and
Yeah.
ropes of entanglement.
When you passed on a frost brand.
Yeah.
What's that?
When you
Yeah,
passed
I
on a
don't
frost
need
brand.
that.
I am going to. She's going to pass on the Ring of Protection and take the Ring of Mind Shielding.
Okay.
She hates thinking that she can get scryed on. All right, so that goes into the kitty for that goes Bishop into the kitty for Saturday. Thank you, man. That's a special for Saturday night already.
What you got? Plus ring of protection?
Yeah, you got to take that,
Yeah.
man.
For Halkus.
What kind of armor do you got on? Is it normal?
I got +2 leather.
All right, so it just adds 1 to your saves. So put a +1 in protection, put +1 down in the save column. We go to Jensine, you're third.
Potion of healing, potion of speed, javelin of piercing, spoon of stirring, the shadow amulet. If not, the 1,000 gold piece gem.
Oh, well, obviously the shadow amulet won't do me any good.
The Spoon of Stirring is awesome.
Yeah, but she don't need potions.
You can
Yeah, but don't we have a maester in this group?
That's
Or,
who needs
or is
that.
that the other group?
no Maester in this group.
That's the other.
The Maester was Mark's
What are
character.
my choices, Bill?
Potion of healing, potion of speed.
Mighty, all you need to do is
1,000 gold piece.
Mighty. All right, highlighted streams get watched on Twitch, and they already have all their people playing. The RPGs are the ones you can play in, or the seminars you can. The RPGs. You want to go to sign up in an RPG. You put your ticket. Once you're signed up, you go in. You put your ticket in. Then you got to check out. All right, that's how you do it. You put once you have a ticket, you hit that checkout button on the bottom. It's checkout's free, because all right after that, and that's how you get signed up for a game.
All
All
right,
right.
Strange, send his address.
Okay, cool. If someone's on that could help him through Discord or something while I'm doing this, still I may get on later tonight to help. But someone could please give him, if you can, help the mighty Jabrock out for me, guys, while we're doing this. I'd appreciate it. All right. All right. So what'd she take? The spoon?
No, six potion of speed.
Oh, that's good. Desmond.
Is it Desmond?
Yeah.
Potion of healing, javelin of piercing, spoon of stirring, shadow amulet, 1,000 gold piece gem.
What does the shadow amulet do?
It's for a Shadow Mage.
Gotcha.
And you pick last. You might as well just put that on your
Always
sheet.
good.
No one's.
And what's the whole scoop with the spoon again?
All right, so this is what you have a potion. Say you got a potion of diminution you don't want. You stir it. You roll on which table it is. It's a 50-50 shot. It can be on the elixir table. And then
It converts.
it changes it. And you can do that 3 times before you make the potion inert. You can do 1 potion a day. Dude, that's freaking an unbelievable item.
Yeah, so you could end up having like a potion of poison, stir it to something useful.
And you get 3
and stir it
changes
again,
before
and
it's
you
set in
could, you
stone,
could end
right?
up with an elixir of life. It's
It's freaking awesome item. It's in the Art Arcana.
it's a cool item. It's a cool utility item.
All right, you know what? Desmond will take it, unless there's someone who really feels it didn't. All right.
Yeah, because it could be any potion in the party if we need it.
All right, here.
So
There's the Discord.
Spoon of stirring?
Spoon
Yeah,
stir,
there's the
1 time a
Discord.
day.
All right. There's the Discord. Go on and whisper at Zarathon or at Phantom New Jersey. Okay? At Phantom NJ or at Zarathon. They should be on and they should be purple. Their names. They'll help you. Oh, thank you.
Who's next? Who's after the Inquisitor?
Malcolm. Thank you very much, both of you, for the follow and the sub. Thank you. Put down under Spooner starring under and put UA P103. It's on Arcana page 103.
You know what? He'll take a javelin of piercing.
Okay,
That's single use now, right?
I believe so. Awesome.
He's taking one.
It's so late. Contact Mighty. You can also find your DM on Discord
Who's next, Jay?
and contact them.
Who's after?
We got Fion. Oh, javelin
As
of piercing.
opposed to Merlin.
She, you know what? She'll take a javelin of piercing as well. So,
Who's next? Who's after Fion?
It fills with a thick pasty gruel.
that is Samantha.
What's left?
Potion
Hey, Phantom,
healing,
thanks.
Javelin of piercing.
I'll take
Shadow
potion
Arrow.
healing.
Potion healing.
Thank you, Phantom.
That's great. Potion.
And then who's after her?
Rain, which you already know what you're getting.
Just take Shadow Arrow.
Everyone gets a gem worth 250. By the way, there's not right. There's 8 of them, right?
Yeah.
Everyone gets a gem by 250, and then javelin of piercing. Hey, Megan. Ready to kick off Greyhawk Con tomorrow, Megan? 9 a.m. with Mike. I'm excited.
We're based out of Altamira, right, Jay?
Yes. No, this group?
This group.
No, Greyhawk.
Oh, Greyhawk. Oh, so I can certainly. I'd like to go and order full plate armor. 4,000 gold, right?
Yep. All right, mark it down, please.
Do I have it for the next adventure?
I'm going to say yes.
Alright, so
Okay, going back up.
full.
What area, Mighty? Yeah, what's left?
So that's gone from
Gem
plain
of
miracle place
piercing,
2 spots, right, all the way across
gem.
the board.
500.
Give her a gem. What's that?
There's 2 gems worth 500 and a javelin of piercing.
What do you, Samantha, you're next.
Javelin of piercing, gems worth 500.
Well, since I now have,
Yeah, Virtual Greyhawk Con starts tomorrow, 9 a.m., man.
I'll take the 1 times how much?
1 time
9 a.m. it
500.
starts.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Oh shit!
Orion, just
Check this
Discord
out,
me.
Jay.
Um,
If the result is
Fi-
the same
Fion.
as the previous contents, then
Or
the
javelin
appearance of the
piercing.
liquid has changed, and the strength of the stuff is either twice normal or half normal.
that's,
Who's next?
Malcolm.
Malcolm. 500.
Yeah, Jay, have you ever given shoes of Farlahan
Yes.
or Farland? Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's it.
Draco's Casey Brown, and Casey Brown is from Bandit Kingdoms, Jabberwock. All right, so we're good.
Alright, there we go.
I will be on Discord in. Anyone has any questions? I will be back on Discord. You gotta let me get my equipment upstairs in 20 to 30 minutes. All right. So if you need to get in touch with me, that's where I will be. Yeah. So this is the last event. Virtual Greyhawk Con starts tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. with Mike Disney. All right. And let me get Mike Disney a shout out here. Mike starts it off. And then we got Dragons in the Dining Room. Then we got
Mike's going to be painting a
Holly.
villain from our campaign.
from
Holly.
30 years ago. And it looks awesome. Where do you see her? Holly? Oh, she's got the scourge in her hand. Awesome. Dragons in the Dining Room. We also got Blue Box tomorrow. We got Troller Games has a seminar. We got Anna. We got Wicked. We got Carlos. What's all there? Yes. Casey, talk to the Jabberwock. Get in touch with him, all right? Because he says he thinks he knows you from Living Greyhawk. So
Jay, how do you determine whether it's table 3A or table 3A2?
it's 50. It's 50-50.
Oh.
And then you go on which table. I'm telling you, look at the elixirs on the second table. It's unbelievable.
Elixir of health, elixir of life,
Fire breath.
elixir of youth, fire breath, oil of acid
Yeah.
resistance.
What kind of experience do you think?
So you could do it.
$5,000, I
time
think.
and
Between
error.
4 and 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, between 4 and 5, I think.
Encino go to 6th.
Who's on? Is
Filter of
Nightheart's still
Glibness.
on?
Isn't that the one that
Alright.
Matt Lauer
We're gonna
takes
rate-
from Tom Cruise?
we're going to
Filter of
raid, and
Glibness.
we're going to raid into Nightheart Gaming.
Well, if it's 5, I go up.
I don't know
Not
what we're
five.
doing next week
Yeah.
because I'm going to be so busy with Greyhawk Con the
not
next
5,
3
I don't go
days.
Right. If it's 4, you don't.
Correct.
It's between 4 and 5.
So,
Then I'm not going.
hey, we're not going.
Well, I may bonus. You never know.
So if we do go up at 5th level, we get another slot, right? Another
Another weapon.
weapon.
Weapon and or proficient, another or specialization.
Yeah, don't do it because I'm not 100%, man. You get 10% bonus, both of you.
No, we don't.
No, knights don't get to.
Oh, they don't get 10%. You're right.
No. So Encino gets 5%. She'll go up in 3,000.
Yeah, which it will.
Declan will go up. He needs 600.
So we have to change her spells on the back.
He'll be 5th cleric.
I'll be 6th, especially for you.
I'll be 5-4.
But that'd be awesome because I'm going to take armor proficiency.
Yeah.
Move at 9 and full plate.
Yeah, makes sense.
That way we just wear full plate all the time and have better armor class.
I agree
5th
100%.
level cleric.
Especially if I'm the tank of the group.
I'll get 3rd level spell.
See you tomorrow. I am hosting Anna's seminar tomorrow at 7 p.m. And that's my only event tomorrow on this channel. But then we got 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. 5 events during Greyhawk Con.
Good luck, Jay.
Thanks, man. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be an absolute blast. All right, we're going to rate it. I bet you Frank's going to be at... Oh, it's 11:11. So he's probably on for 20 more minutes. We're going to rate it into Nightheart Gaming. So, and really appreciate all the support tonight. Thank you. And we will see you tomorrow. And get on our Discord if you haven't already. Get on the Discord for Greyhawk Con so you can ask questions there. See you all. Thank you. Thanks, Ryan.
Go off now.